Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everybody this is episode number 381. Number 381 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And of course, if you haven't already done so, please follow me on Twitter, folks. The Twitter name to follow is PoliticsGhost. All one word, no underscores. PoliticsGhost is the name to follow. Folks, let's go ahead and get right started on everything. The helter-skelter day on the markets, to say the least, folks, all right? And let me tell you, for all you folks that were following me on Twitter today, it was a definite weird day on the market today, to say the least. Money to be made, but you could have got yourself into some precarious predicaments, which yours truly has, and I'm sure a lot of people out there that were listening have as well. So we're going to go ahead and get into those things right now. All right. Now, first and foremost, I want to talk about some of the stocks that I've suggested this morning to watch based upon the pre-market activity. Now, let me get to the first two that were actually very, very good today. First one is STM Microelectronics, which is a semiconductor. The symbol on this one is a STM. It is a semiconductor manufacturer. And got some pretty good news today on some on a variety of different capacities. It had decent earnings. It got raised as it relates to analysts. Somebody out of R.W. Baird raised the target price from $7 to $11. So a lot of news was able to fuel this particular stock chart. If you take a look at this chart, there was a lot of money to be made in this particular stock right in the morning, and then from then on, you started seeing these short, choppy waves, folks. You start seeing these short, choppy waves, and the reason that we're seeing these things is because there's not too much money going out here in the market. I don't know if you noticed today, there was a few stocks that actually were on the rise, but for the most part, everything was in the red today. And if it wasn't in the red, it got to the red or it touched the red. I mean, let me tell you something right now. Based upon the investment activity of these investors, you can tell that there is some level of premonition, for a lack of a better term, that there is a pending crash that is about to happen on the market. And the reason I suggest this, folks, is because of the resistance that we were getting on a variety of different fronts, and it doesn't even matter what potential stock you were looking at. If you take a look at this STM, you got some nice waves there in the morning, and then all of a sudden the volume caught to this particular stock, meaning You had a lot of people out there in their trade desks all across the country looking for profits. They found this stock, and what these people do, it's not just people. I mean, it's automated trading services as well. It's computers that are actually trading, and I alluded to this yesterday, at the rate of milliseconds so that they could profit half a cent. And they make these trades on a consistent basis and accumulate these pennies until at the end of the day they've accumulated about $20,000 plus. And you see, this is what something that an independent investor needs to start understanding that is a factor in attempting to try to ride waves and catch dips. Because what this showed today, okay, was the fact that we had potential increases in the day on the Dow. Then all of a sudden it started going into the red. Then it went back into the green. Helter-skelter market. It is an uncertainty that is happening in the investor mindset. You can tell just based on these charts. A lot of these charts don't even make any sense. And it's because, folks, this is something that I started seeing as we started approaching the infamous 2008-2009 crash and the economic recession. And the reason is, folks, is because the reason that we saw negativity hit the stock market, and I announced this in the Twitter account, was we had some bad real estate data, which is definitely going to hurt the stock market because, folks, it was real estate that caused the recession back in 2008 and 2009. Now, why are we seeing some bad real estate data? Well, that could mean, folks, that we're potentially seeing a contraction in the economy, meaning that everybody who had a job, who had a career, and they had a mortgage, and they had a car note, well, if those folks get laid off and they're out of work for about 2 to 3 months, they lose their car, they lose their job, or excuse me, they already lost their job, they lose their car, they lose their house, they lose any possessions they may have on credit. This is what happened in 2009. And if enough people are laid off and it starts reflecting on the foreclosure aspect of the real estate market, this is what could potentially be the precursor for the crash that I've been calling for a long time. And the only reason it hasn't happened, folks, is because this Federal Reserve keeps kicking the can down the road by not raising interest rates. And look, I'm not trying to say that raising interest rates is going to be great on the economy either. But the pending danger of continuously having low interest rates and continuously printing out money is creating an asset bubble that is about to burst. I mean, even on Drudge Report, the drudgereport.com, this is a guy who doesn't even talk about stocks. You understand that? This is a guy who doesn't even talk about any kind of business. He even had a couple of articles stating that it is pending danger in the stock market. For the past 2 years, stocks have gone nowhere. I mean, if you take a look at it as a whole. So, in my personal opinion, folks, I'm going in. I'm trying to get dips and waves. I'm trying to acquire liquidity. I encourage everybody to try to do the same because that's what it's all about. Because right now what you want to do is you want to acquire as much cash as you possibly can. So if and when the damn crash happens, you want to start bottom feeding at that crash, folks. I mean, that's where I made a good portion of my wealth today, was the fact that I had enough liquidity on hand during the last crash to not only go in and get a lot of blue chip dividend paying stocks adding to my portfolio, but I was also able to bottom feed on the real estate market. I mean, technically I was bottom feeding on everything. And you see, that's why right now I'm in the position that I'm in because, folks, I mean, this is where you generate wealth. You generate wealth on buying low and selling high, all right? And when you are potentially trying to gain liquidity in some of this high-frequency kind of day trading-like activity that I'm conducting, you take a lot of risks because no one can predict the sentiment of the damn investor mindset. I mean, right now, the investors don't know where the hell they're going. They don't know what the hell they're doing. It's ridiculous, for Christ's sake. So anyway, let me take a look at the stock one more time, folks. STM in the morning up until about right before 11 a.m., some nice, decent waves going on. Then all of a sudden, all the investors swarmed to this stock, and the average, this is actually a pretty decent volume stock. I mean, the average volume on this is 2.49 million shares traded on this particular stock. Last time I checked it before I sold off on a nice profit it was at about 6 million shares traded, and it was at right around that time when we see these highs as it relates to this particular stock. The next one I want to talk about, folks, is Twitter. Oh man, I know people are like, what? Oh my God, folks, if you were not riding the waves of Twitter, I don't know what the hell you were doing. I'm serious. I don't know what the hell you were doing. All right? I mean, seriously, I was in and out of Twitter at least about 5 or 6 times today. Maybe a little bit more, maybe about 7 times today. And let me tell you something. Each time it was cha-ching, cha-ching. You understand? Liquidity, liquidity, liquidity. And you see this chart, the Twitter the Twitter symbol is TWTR. TWTR. Now take a look at this chart. Now, folks, we were seeing dramatic increases on everything in the pre-market, and the bad part about it is when you have a hot stock in the pre-market, and then the market looks like it's gonna be fairly well, it's gonna be on the plus side, so on and so forth. Then you get bad economic data that is going to scare the bejesus out of investors, out of their shares. I mean, it's reflected in today's chart on the Dow, the S&P, and the NASDAQ. I'm serious, especially the Dow. All right? I mean, it just goes to show you that these investors don't know what the hell to do. They don't know where to put their money. You know what I mean? They do not know where to put their money, and it's reflected in the helter-skelter activity that we're seeing in the equities market, all right? Anyway, let's continue going here. We take a look at TWTR. Right in the beginning of the morning, we saw a dramatic dip right off the bat from the highs that this particular share was trading at. I mean, it got as high as about 6 or 7% in the pre-market trading. I can only imagine that poor son of a bitch who, paid not only the price for the share at those high rates, but he also paid a premium in the commission to get it in the pre-market. Well, then right off the bat, it started dipping. And then it took a nice wave, and once it took that wave and I started seeing a slight dip, I got out of there, got a little change. Then it took this dramatic, huge dip, baby, and I got in on this one, okay? I got in on this one. This one happened at about 10:30, a little before 10:30. Got in on this, got out at about 11:20, 11:25. Then I started seeing it dipping again. Got the dip again right before 12, held the son of a bitch because I knew it was lunchtime in Wall Street, so there wasn't going to be too much activity during lunchtime, and you could just see it reflected in the stock share, in the stock chart. I mean, take a look at that wave that developed from right before lunchtime until right after lunchtime. You see that? You see those little ripples in that wave? That reflects that the freaking Wall Street was out to lunch, Anyway, I was lucky enough to get pretty close to the tip of that particular peak there right after lunch. And from then on, I kind of just left this particular stock alone because it just seemed as if after lunch we were seeing nothing but negativity in level 2. So I decided that I'm just going to leave well enough alone. Now, as far as volume on this particular share is concerned, the average market volume for this is 36 million, almost 37 million shares traded per day is the average market volume. So if you're going to see a lot of people going in on this share, it's going to be millions and millions of shares volume. So this is why you're seeing, even though you see ripples and little kind of choppy waves in between and in the actual waves itself, it's reflected because of the high volume that's being taken place in today's trading on the share of Twitter itself. Lots of money to be made. As a matter of fact, I made a tremendous amount of cake on these two shares, but folks, you win some, you lose some, folks, all right? Let me get to a share where I didn't take a loss because I have not cashed out on this. But let me tell you, I'm taking a hit on this to say the least. All right, we're going to go to a share called ProQR Therapeutics. The symbol on this one is PRQR. Now, what attracted me to this share in the pre-market was that it was up 40%. Up 40% in the pre-market, man. I mean, it went up even above that. I mean, I think somebody even in the pre-market bought this damn stock at like $9. All right? I mean, I can only imagine that poor son of a bitch who's, holding literally an empty bag in his hand right now at $9 in the pre-market. Now, the reason that this was attractive was because there was a lot of different market volume spikes that literally equated to the average volume of this particular stock. In the pre-market, there had already been traded about 80,000, maybe about 85,000 shares by the time that I saw that it was 40% up in value. I thought it was a pretty safe bet, given that the fact that this average market volume for this share, and I'm talking about symbol PRQR, the average market volume is only 46,878 shares traded a day. By the end of today's trading in this stock, there was over 6 million shares traded in this particular stock. Now, I know there's a lot of folks that got in on this because if you take a look at the beginning of the day, it just took a complete dive. And that was expected. I did not expect, for this damn share, to just right off the freaking bell, just going to shoot up right into the 40 percentile range. You know what I mean? I didn't expect that one bit. So what I always tell people to do is not to rush in right as the bell rings and wait for that dip. All right? Now, we started seeing it a dip a little bit here at about 9:20, maybe about 9:45, maybe.
FiOS is not cable. We're wired differently, which means you can get the fastest internet available with equal upload and download speeds from 50 to 500 megs. So you can upload 200 photos before your favorite song is finished. Click the ad and switch to FiOS today to get our best offer ever.
Right about 9:45, it started dipping, and I called that dip, right? And then it just continued to dip. And look at those little choppy waves there, folks. You see that? You see what's going on here? You see those little choppy-ass waves as the dip continues to go and go and go, and you continue to see these little short, choppy waves? That's all that market volume, man. All that market volume weighing down any potential breakout that was expected in this particular stock. Now, the reason I expected a breakout is because, first of all, you've got idiots in the pre-market holding the bag at about anywhere from about $8.50 to about $9, all right? I mean, literally holding the bag in pre-market. I mean, they paid a premium to get these at $9 a share in the pre-market. Moreover, folks, if you take a look at that dramatic dip that started right as the bell rang and continued all the way until about 12 noon. And, I mean, we even saw another dip right after 2. The reason that we're seeing this, folks, is because of the high market volume. I mean, by the time the day was over, it was over 6 million shares traded of this stock. The average market volume is 46,878. You can just tell based upon the chart itself that this was basically hounded. It was hounded by day traders and automated computer systems. You know what I mean? Automated computer systems that were literally playing this stock for the pennies. I mean, look at the stock. It reflects it, man. It reflects it right there. Now, I didn't sell off, folks, because, look, if I would have sold off, at least right now, I would take about a grand loss. All right? Now, I'm not going to take the grand loss. And you see, that's a beautiful part about the stock market. People are like, man, Ghost, how do you deal with losses? How do you deal with this? Hey, you want fast money. Sometimes it doesn't come fast. All right? Sometimes it may make you wait a little bit. In this instance, I believe it's going to make me wait maybe about a week or two, at the most a month. And the reason I say this, folks, is because whenever I suggest a stock, even if you do get it on a high wave and you held it, or you held it for too long, or you missed a wave, or you got greedy, whatever the case might be, any stock that I suggest to you is not going to be something that is going to be of penny stock value. It's not going to be something where if you're going to be holding the bag for a little while, it's just going to continue to go kaput. This is a decent stock here, folks. If you take a look at the drug pipeline and the patents that it possesses, the whole reason why this particular stock shot up today was because of the preliminary endpoint in proof of concept study as it relates to a cystic fibrosis drug that they're testing at this point in time. And because they are approved a proof of concept study, now they can begin the pipeline study and the trials and so on and so forth to continue to see if the progress of this particular medication actually does what it's supposed to do, so on and so forth. So that's why we saw this share up 40%. All right, 40%. And the reason we saw it so much, as I stated, folks, was because it was supposed to be a decent day in the stock market today. I mean, according to the futures, if you take a look at this morning's futures, you know, it made you believe that today was going to be a great day in the stock market, and it wasn't. All right, it was not a good day. As a matter of fact, I mean, take a look at Amazon.com. It was down 5.55%. All right, as a matter of fact, I think it's still even going down in the damn after-hours market. Look at this crap. It's even going down even more. Look at this crap. In after hours, down almost 6% in after hours because of disappointing earnings here. All right. So, I mean, you know, we're seeing a little bit of a helter-skelter market. Now, as far as PRQR is concerned, I'm going to hold this son of a bitch, all right? And but this is my price point. My price point to sell off is going to be anywhere from about $8.50 to $10, because I personally believe that we're going to see an increase in this particular stock, because all these asshole investors and these automated machines that kept this stock down today and kept it. Look at that flat line. Look at that flat line chart. Look at it. I've never seen a chart like that in my goddamn life, especially from a damn company that's got positive news going on. I mean, you take a look at the news. I mean, take a look at this. I mean, you've got the street.com throwing some positivity towards it, for Christ's sake. You've got Bazinga placing it as one of its top initiations here about a week ago. You've got you got a lot of good news going on here. All right? And I think what we have here, and if you take a look at the year's chart, we're having some volatility happen in this particular share because we got a lot of people holding the bag, I'm assuming, somewhere along the 52-week high. The 52-week high on this stock, folks, is $16.23. The 52-week low on this stock is $3.48. So we're not too far off from the 52-week low. So in my personal opinion, I think that it's a decent stock. I strongly feel, in my personal opinion, and I'm holding on to it, you know what I mean? I'm not going to take the $1,000 loss. I'd rather wait for it to get about $8, $9, $10 and get a $3,000 profit. You know, and even if I got to wait for the profit, I'm going to do it. Any stock that I suggest, unless it's a short, it's going to be a decent company. I'm not going to be forwarding any companies that, you know, if you're left holding the bag, you're going to be sitting there, and before you know it, it's just going to go down, 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 and before you know it, you're literally left with about 10% of whatever the hell you invested in. That's not the kind of crap. This ain't penny stock crap, all right? Every one of these stocks are traded on the NASDAQ, the S&P, or the Dow Jones Industrial, or the New York Stock Exchange, all right? And that's how there is to it. Anyway, I definitely want to talk about this last one here that I suggested. Let me go ahead and pull it up on the chart here. Pull it up on the damn chart there, engineer. God damn it. I did this one on a short here. For you folks that are unaware, we got ourselves a decent short going on. If you were taking part in this particular broadcast, or excuse me, not the broadcast, if you were listening to us on Twitter, this short did actually fairly well there for the beginning of the day's trading. And then, you know, once the market started doing helter-skelter type of crap, that's when this short started, you know, doing some different kinds of businesses. Now, I don't hold on to shorts very often. I usually try to get in at the beginning of the day's trading on shorts. and then try to get out as soon as I make a pretty good, decent amount of money on it, and then just get out. I don't like to hold on to shorts at all, because when you're holding on to a short, you're on the hook, baby. All right, you are on the hook for you're on the hook for that money right there, right? Now, whenever I say there's a shorting opportunity, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to short the stock. You know, it doesn't mean that you have to short the stock. I mean, you could use it as a bottom-feeding opportunity, like some of the investors that listened to me yesterday as it pertained to Southwest Airlines. All right? Now, if you take a look at the chart of Community Health Systems at CYH, all right, it was a pretty decent short if you would have caught it right at the beginning of the day's trading, which I did. It took a nice big little small dip there, and once I started seeing some resistance and it started popping up, I got the hell out of there. But just take a look at this stock, symbol CYH, Community Health Systems. All right, it was actually down as low as like 40% because of bad earnings. Now, because of the flat line and the bad earnings and the decreases, I'm looking at after hours trading right now. CYH is up 3 cents. So this just goes to show you, even if you're holding on to a stock that is, taking it on the teeth for a minute, I mean, at some point you're going to have bottom feeders, and they're going to be like, all right, I think this is a pretty good opportunity. Let me get in on this. I mean, we're seeing it right now with CYH. And look, the only shorting opportunity that you could get is right here in the morning. There was another shorting opportunity if you were able to wait at about 2:30, but I wasn't going to be able to. But look at this chart, man. Look at this chart. I mean, look at the flat line on that chart. Look at it, man. I mean, that's reflective of the investors just going at anything that can get them any kind of liquidity. That just goes to show you that making liquidity in this market is starting to become a little scarce. I mean, take a look at that flat line stock, man. Look at it, man. That's unbelievable. You know what I mean? I mean, that's flat line. I hate seeing freaking charts like that, man. I like seeing big waves, baby. I like seeing big waves and big dips, baby. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me move on, for Christ's sake. That was a decent short. Once again, folks, those were the shares that I suggested this morning. And if you are holding the bag on the one share that I suggested earlier, I wouldn't fret it, folks. I mean, I'm not worried about it. I'm down $1,000. No big deal to me. Like I always stated, folks, don't go into this game playing scared money. All right? That's why I always advise folks. I mean, if all you can do is throw in $200, instead of getting the goddamn Starbucks, instead of getting the fast food, instead of doing that for a month and try to invest in yourself, even if you lose money potentially in this particular investment game, you need to know why you lost it, and you need to know how never to do it again. And as far as this one share where I'm holding the bag on, there should be no reason why it should be at this price at this point in time. And I'm very confident. As a matter of fact, we're gonna keep up with this particular stock every single day until it finally comes about $8, $9, and that'll be sooner than you know it. And the reason I'm so confident in that, folks, is because, first of all, we got so many people holding a bag at those prices. Secondly, all this volume that we saw in today in the stock, we're not going to see it. We're not going to see it again. All right? We're not going to see it that particular kind of volume in a stock that averages 48,000. And I'm talking about PRQR, folks, for you folks that are wondering. We're not going to see that kind of volume again. So what that means is that you're going to have investors that remembered that they saw this particular share in the pre-market at 40%, trading at $9, trading at $8.50, trading at $8.40, and they're going to come back tomorrow. They're going to come back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and they're going to get in on this particular share because they know that enough people are holding the bag at these prices. That's what creates the stock value to go up. Do you understand, folks? That's what creates the stock value to go up, for Christ's sake. All right? Woo! That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm telling you. So that's why I'm so confident about PRQR. It's a little bit of a more longer-term investment, but I think that if you hold on to it, folks, you'll be delightfully rewarded just based upon the numbers. I mean, look at all the people. Just take a look at the chart. Take a look at the pre-market. Take a look at the year's chart. All right, 52-week high is 1623. It's got a decent pipeline of some pharmaceuticals. All right, it's got some fairly decent numbers for a up-and-coming pharmaceutical company. It's definitely a target for takeover by any potential one of these big-wig pharmaceuticals, which is basically why a lot of people invest in these small-cap pharmaceutical companies, because they usually get gobbled up by the Pfizers and these big huge conglomerates. So it's always good to have one of these in your portfolio, to say the least, folks. Okay, and I personally believe no more than, let me see, we're about to hit the friggin' Halloween here. Before Thanksgiving, this son of a bitch should at least be $9. All right, that's my price point right now for PRQR. By Thanksgiving, we should see this son of a bitch by $9 or before that. And that's my target price. And unless it spikes beyond $9 on that day, I'm getting out at about $9. All right? So I make about, a little over $2.5, something like that. All right? So it's just money, baby. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes easy money, it takes a little time. All right? and look, it takes balls to be a capitalist, baby. You have to know this. You have to gain these experiences. All right? You got to get emotionally calm of yourself. I had one, of course it was a troll, but I lost a lot of money because of you. Well, wait a minute. No, you didn't. You lost because you decided that you were a little scared, and you pulled out your cash, and you took the loss. No one's telling you to buy. No one's telling you to sell, for Christ's sake. And you see, this is the kind of unfortunate, pompous, ungrateful, non-personal responsibility type of America that we're dealing with. Everybody wants something spoon-fed to them. You know what I mean?
Like, here, you want free money? Here's how you do it, okay? You get this, all right, and you go here, and you do this, and you do that, and then you get your money. How you like that?
That's not how it works, ass clowns, all right? Some of you people out here that think that, someone's just supposed to be like spoon-feeding you money. That's not how the world works, you idiot. What I'm doing is trying to lead you to water, and it's up to you how you drink it, baby. It's up to you how you drink it. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of people that are listening in that are following yours truly on Twitter, and they're actually doing pretty decently for themselves, making their own plays, understanding what's going on, taking some of my analysis into their own investment consideration, but in the end, they're making their own decisions. And that's what capitalism is all about. You see, we live in this goddamn pussy-whipped, disgusting fruit bowl America in which everybody believes that,
I'm supposed to do this, and you're supposed to spoon-feed me, and
that's not how it works, folks. All right? I know that's what they taught you in public education. I know they're like, look, it says it like this in the book. Look. Right there, all right? Do the instructions. You do that right there, and you get your A. All right? You get your A+. Just do that, all right? And you see, that's what's unfortunate about our society, folks. That's why we're so stagnant as a society in America. That's why the Democrats can be so corrupt and criminal and get away with it. Because look at these people. They want to be spoon-fed. They need to be like, okay, this is what you do. You do this and you do this and you do this. And look, you know what the sad part about it is? You could give them directions. You could give them detailed outline directions, diagrams, videos, and these morons will still find a way to screw themselves up and blame somebody else for it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm so amazed about society for, man. Everybody's so easy to blame somebody else for their own pathetic, useless problems. Hey, baby, let me tell you something, man. And I'm going to be very candid with you people, all right? Nobody gave me a goddamn thing. I'm serious. I mean, I don't think you people understand that. You understand? I don't think you people understand that no one ever gave me a goddamn thing. I had to earn everything myself, all right? I mean, I was thrown out in the world with pretty much nothing. You know, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, I had to literally crawl, scrape, blood, sweat, and tear my way through life to the current position that I'm in. I did not have anybody that I had no ghost I could go up to and listen to and get ideas from to where it could rapidly enhance my intellectual potential in a fast, rapid amount of time. I had to learn all this garbage myself, all right? I had to do the losses. I had to do it all myself. But you see, in today's America, everybody believes because mommy comes along and, wipes your ass, and the teacher comes along and is like, oh, Billy, look at that. That is just so great. Look at you. You're just a great member of society. Look at you. You're going places, buddy. Because we have this pussy whip society like this, everybody thinks that they need to be spoon-fed everything. I mean, it's just a disgrace what this country has turned out to be honest with you. You know what I mean? And that's why I do what I do in hopes of helping capitalists. Losers that really are mentally lazy and that want to make an excuse on why they're mentally lazy, that want to make an excuse why they are incompetent, why their lives are pathetic, why they are in a bad predicament in their position. These are the individuals that I think that just need to be in the same category as the people that are collecting government entitlements at this point in time. All right, I'm tired of excuse makers, all right? Hey, this is the real world. Not everything goes your effing way, you stupid, ungrateful pricks, all right? And you know who's going to help you make it go your way? You! You are! Jesus Christ, you stupid morons! Anyway, folks, look, I don't mean to get off keister here. But I know they're just trolling. But it's just that these individuals that are trolling, I know that they're waste of human life, and there's some mother or granny or auntie or uncle or somebody taking care of this human waste of pile of protoplasm that is enabling this person to act like the digital waste, social, distorted piece of nipple clamp loving, butt plug up the ass looking, anime, finger banging, pecker shaft fetishing, having freaking kebab meat bag chewing, whacking off to tribal nudity having, tainted Taco Tuesday smelling, anal object aficionado pieces of milky licking trash. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, folks, hey, look, let me just get through the markets here, and I'm just going to move on. All right.
FiOS is not cable. We're wired differently, which means you can get the fastest internet available with equal upload and download speeds from 50 to 500 megs. So you can upload 200 photos before your favorite song is finished. Click the ad and switch to FiOS today to get our best offer ever.
I'm just saying, folks, I just wish this America was just a little bit different than it is today. And look, some people can sit here and say, hey, okay, it's not the people's fault, Ghost, all right? It's the education's fault. It's society's fault. It's the government's fault. I don't buy that anymore, man. I think every individual is their own individual, and if they're in a precarious, disgusting predicament, and they have pathetic lives and they're useless individuals, then it's their fault. It's nobody's fault but their fault. And I'm tired of living in this country where we have literally condoned this idea of allowing people to excuse their ridiculous decision-making and their pathetic excuse for trying to do something or thinking they can do something as, oh, it's okay. It's just a bad thing that happened to you. All right? It's society's fault. It's okay. It's your mama's fault. It's just shut up. All right? You all just shut up. Give me a goddamn break. Look, let me just get through I'm just going to say the equities markets, and then I'm done, man. Because you know what? It seems to me. I'll tell you what it seems to me. It seems to me that this particular market segment is being listened to by a good portion of people. Don't get me wrong. But I think that I need to eliminate this market hour and basically put it in the morning and have a morning broadcast specifically related to the markets, business, capitalism, how to start your own business, how to start your own corporation, pure business power hour, baby. All right? And I think that's what I'm going to do. All right? Now, I know I said I was going to have something, something by next week. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to have it, per se, by next week. But when I do, folks, all right, it's going to be a small monthly fee, and it's going to be pure business, none of this trolling garbage, all right, none of this, I don't even know what the hell you call this, what's going on here, but it's pure business, pure people that actually want to make some money, that actually want to do something with their lives other than, finger spanking themselves, all right? Anyway, the Dow is down today, 29.65 points, a percentage decrease of 0.16%, closing out the Dow at 18,169.68 points for the Dow Jones Industrial, all right? Jesus Christ, who the hell, what else do we have? We've got the S&P 500 also down modestly, 6.39 points, a percentage decrease of 0.30%, closing out the S&P at 2,133.04 points for the S&P 500. We got the NASDAQ. It is also down 34.29 points, a percentage decrease of 0.65%, closing out the NASDAQ at 5,215.97 points for the NASDAQ composite. And you know what? I don't know. Anyway, let me just get to freaking oil here, right? We'll get to energy here. I'm only going to go to energy and the freaking metals, commodities, and I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm moving on is really what I meant to say. Now, we've got WTI up modestly today, 42 cents, a percentage increase of 0.85%, closing out WTI at $49.60 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. Oh, man, Jesus Christ, man. Give me my drink. I need a drink here. This is the kind of America that we're living in, man. I'm telling you, it pisses me off. I don't know about you guys, but it pisses me off that, I got to live in the same country as Nimrods, that, would probably, suck schlong heads for Chuck E. Cheese coins. That's the kind of goddamn man-children I'm dealing with here. Anyway, let me just get to gold. Gold is also up $2.60, a percentage increase of 0.21% on the day, closing out gold at $1,269.20 per troy ounce of gold. Silver is down a penny today, a percentage decrease of 0.03%, closing out gold at $17.60 per troy ounce of gold, baby. You understand what I'm saying? Pretty good stuff, man. Anyway, folks, let's just go ahead. I'm already done with the markets today because it's not like, any of these troll idiots that are listening in even give two rats' asses anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these people want to,
hey, look at me. I'm a troll person. I'm so cool. I'm so significant.
Yeah, well, whatever, you asshole, all right? Could care less. Anyway, I'm moving on here. And, oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be taking Twitter shout-outs now. Is that the part of the freaking broadcast that I'm on? Is that it? Huh? I'm supposed to be taking Twitter broadcast? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing, engineer? I don't know. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess I'm going to be taking some Twitter shout-outs. Anyway, folks, let me go ahead and get to some Twitter shout-outs, all right? And for you folks that want a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast, all you've got to do is retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. The tweet to retweet is True Capitalist Radio Live. That's right, folks, True Capitalist Radio Live. You retweet that tweet, I will give you a shout-out live right here on the broadcast, right here, right now. Do we got any Twitter shout-outs by any chance, engineer? All right, well, let's go ahead and get to them right now. All right, what do we got here? We got Steinbrenner in the house. We got Plague equals Dog Murderer. Oh, man, look, let's not go there, all right? Please, let's not go there. Let's not go there, for Christ's sake. I've got people in the capitalist army starting a Ban Teutonic movement, for Christ's sake. Can you believe this crap? Ban Teutonic, for Christ's sake. And look, I understand, these people's concern. I understand, he was lackadaisical as it relates to, killing dogs. And, I don't know. Hey, I get it. I mean, I'm a dog lover, too. I got Templeton right over here, all right? I get it. But, man, I got a whole goddamn group of people talking about ban Plague. Good God, man. Anyway, man, let me continue going on here, for Christ's sake, man. Dorito Burrito in the house. We got Sergeant Yoda, the MySpace Mexican in the place. What's going on to Comfy Man? How you doing, man? Crimson Sun in the house. Deplorable Biff in the place. Who else do we got here, for Christ's sake, man? We got R.I.P. Vine BTR. Nah, don't you go there! No! Don't you go there! Don't you even go there, you sack of crap! R.I.P. Vine BTR next. BTR ain't going nowhere! You want to know why BTR isn't going nowhere? Because I'm here! Because I'm here, boy! That's why BTR ain't going nowhere here, boy. Son of a bitch. Give me the goddamn mic. Don't you even be talking don't even talking garbage about that, boy. Anyway, we got Jizzmaster 3000, for Christ's sake. All right, we got I'm not saying that name, for Christ's sake. We got Ghost Needs a Beating. Ghost needs a good beating, huh? Oh, yeah? Why don't you come on down here to San Hambonio, boy, and see if you can go ahead and try to give me a beating, you son of a bitch. All right? You come on down here. You come on down here and see if you got something, boy. I'll whoop your ass into dog meat, you sorry sack of crap. Dog meat. I think that's a bad choice of words considering the whole Teutonic Plague situation. Jesus Christ. And yeah, here is Ghost is Plague's girlfriend's son. What the hell does that mean? Ghost is Plague's girlfriend's son. That doesn't even make any sense. I'm like way older than the just shut up, you stupid morons, for Christ's sake. Teutonic puppy killer. Oh my God. Teutonic dog butcher. Jesus Christ, man. Give me a break. We got Big Tough Capitalist in the house. Distilling Capitalist in the place. We got Bad Mem X86. How you doing, man? Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here, for Christ's sake, man? Good God, man. I'm not joking around, man. I'm not joking around. Jesus Christ. Who else do we have? We got the Brony Network in the place. We got Teutonic equals the Dog Zodiac. Jesus Christ, you stupid. Cloakers for Ghosts. What the hell does that mean? Jesus Christ, man, you people are stupid. We got Metroid Junkie in the house. We got Spooky Thug in the place. Waste of life, Ghost. I'm a waste of life. Then why in the hell are you listening to me there, boy? Why are you listening? What does that say about freaking you? Huh? If I'm a goddamn waste of life, what does that say about freaking you? Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? We got Dimitri Hainsworth in the house. What's going on, man? I'm only going to take a couple of more of these because I can already see that you idiots want to go in the direction of a bathhouse Thursday, and that's what I'm trying to avoid, folks, all right? I'm not in a very good mood to be listening to you stupid little troll terrorists, especially some of you little kid trolls that are a part of the inner circle. I know who you are, you sorry sacks of crap, and, what I said to you all in DM, you better wait until this weekend because you got something coming there, you sorry sacks of crap, and you know who you are. Anyway, we got Brony drumming in the house, for Christ's sake. What's going on? We got Norwegian Capitalist in the place. Who the hell else, for Christ's sake? We got Gas Chamber for Plague. Jesus Christ. We got SAPD first, APD next for Ghost. Yeah, okay, whatever, you ass crack, all right? Whatever. We got TC Capitalist. We got the Green Leader in the house. What's going on? Jesus Christ, who else we got here? We got Rodin 1776. How you doing, man? Good to see you. We got Scarlet Moon. That stupid freak. We've got Satan 2 Ghost 0. What the hell does that mean, Satan 2 Ghost 0? What the hell is that supposed to mean? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Jesus Christ, man. Let me go ahead and continue going on, for Christ's sake, all right? Who else do we got here? We got Chupa Chew. What's going on to Chupa Chew? We've got CDI Fan. What's going on? We've got the Pink Taco. We got Trump at Applebee's, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, these sick-ass names, for Christ's sake. We are Ghostler Youth. There you go, baby. That's right. That's right. Ghostler Youth. That's right. Hail Ghostler. Hail Ghostler. And for you folks that don't know, the Ghostler Youth certs are in effect in the house, folks. They are going to be taken down November 3rd. So get them while they're hot, baby. I'm telling you this right goddamn now. We got, it's not just a shirt. We also got like a long sleeve shirt. We got like a, what is it, a coffee mug or something. There's a sticker or something like that. Go ahead and take a look at it. It is the pinned tweet on my Twitter account right now at Politics Ghost, all right? All one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost, all right? Check out the pinned tweet on my Twitter account. Click that link and get yourself a Ghostler Youth shirt. Represent the meme wars, baby. Represent the meme wars. This is going to be a memento of this election, baby. This is going to be a relic of the meme wars. It's going to be a relic of the meme wars, for Christ's sake, man. You're going to take it out of your war chest of all the collection of everything that you have done in the meme wars, and it's a must-have, for Christ's sake, baby. It's a must-have. Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler Youth! Hail Ghostler Youth! Hail Ghostler Youth! Woo! Anyway, let me go back to Twitter shout-outs, baby. I'm telling you that right now. Hail Ghostler, baby! Go to my Twitter account right now, Politics Ghost, and it's the pinned tweet on my Twitter account. And, of course, if you're a part of the inner circle, except for you little stupid half-a-kid tards that are trying to be troll terrorists out here, you can go ahead and direct message me. I'll give you the discount code for the inner circle, baby. That's right, the inner circle always gets a discount. And, people are asking me, like, hey, can I get in the inner circle? You know what? You may. We may have a purging of some people in the inner circle because, they just want to be a bunch of troll terrorist butt monkeys. So we just may. Give me a couple of weeks. We just may. Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler! Hail the Ghostler Youth! Hail the Ghostler Youth! Anyway, I'm going to take a couple of more Twitter shout-outs, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to the next part of the broadcast. Once again, if you want a Twitter shout-out, All right? Then go ahead and retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. And, of course, the Twitter name is Politics Ghost. What's going on to E? How you doing, man? We got Czech Capitalist in the place. All right, we got NG-Con for Austin. No, shut up! You all shut your mouths about that. We've got Teutonic Cringe. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got Big Tough Capitalist. We got Stickman27. We got the AL Game Freak. How you doing, man? Who else do we got here? We got Gender Fluids for Ghost. Gender Fluids for Ghost. That's great. Who else do we got here? Ghost, leaving Ghost on a stretcher? Huh? Oh, yeah? You know, you guys talk a real big game, boy. You understand that? You all talk a real big game over the internet, for Christ's sake, but I guarantee you, man, I guarantee you wouldn't say that in my face, all right? I guarantee you wouldn't say it in my face. Let me tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. You say that to my face, I'm just going to start swinging. I'm just going to go right to your damn face, and I'm going to make sure I draw blood from your nose, you know, so your eyes begin to water and all that crap, and then I take another one right to your jaw so your ass will be laid out on the floor bleeding, so, you know, then you can get the pussy whip Munchausen's attention that your stupid ass really wants, all right, you son of a bitch. Who else do we got, for Christ's sake? Teutonic 1 Pent 0. Oh, man, man, come on. That's cold, man. Mike Pence lost his dog, man. Don't intertwine the freaking Teutonic Plague drama with Mike Pence's dog. R.I.P. to Mike Pence's dog, for Christ's sake, man. Seriously. R.I.P. to Mike Pence's dog. As a matter of fact, let's get a moment of silence, everybody. All right? Everyone, let's go. Bow your heads right now, and let's get a moment of silence to Mike Pence's dog. All right? Moment of silence. Amen. Yeah, poor dog, man. Poor dog. Hey, he lived 13 years. You know what I think happened? I think that the dog missed his old man, old Mike Pence, while he was out there stumping for Donald Trump. And the dog just said, you know, my daddy doesn't love me anymore. I'm going to go. And that's what happened to them. Anyway, I'm going to take a couple more Twitter shout-outs, and then we're getting the hell out of here and moving on with the broadcast, all right? Because I can already tell you idiots, you all want a goddamn, bathhouse Thursday, and I'm not going to let you son of a bitches have it. I'll tell you that right damn now. Anyway, we got Disco Capitalist out here, for Christ's sake. Pop goes the Beagle. Pop goes the Beagle? Really, guy? Jesus Christ, man. We got Elliot Ghostener. Ghostian Weston Chandler. Yeah, really funny ass cracker, right? We got Ed Venture. You know what? Maybe I should. You know, now I look at Francis, that fat idiot Boogie. I take a look at, that Weston Chandler, whatever that idiot is, and like Leafy. I mean, all these like half-a-tards. I mean, maybe I should have came out and just like acted like half-a-tard, and maybe I could have made $1 million like Boogie. You know what I mean? I should have just came out and act. Oh yes, how you doing? This is my show now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take calls now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take calls, and I want everybody to say hi to me. And let me say hi to me. Let me take calls right now. Anonymous, how you doing? Anonymous, you there?
To halt the spread of lies and hate. America first. America first. Non-fatal. We want to build a much better, believable people, and we must do it non-fatal. Communication very much higher. America first. To lead by an A. Insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop. Insiders fighting for insiders. More of insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop. Insiders fighting.
That was a pretty song. That was a really pretty song. Go Donald Trump. Go Donald Trump. That was a really good song. I really like it a lot. I really like it a
Are you there, Anonymous? I can call on you. I mean, look, do I have to be that way, huh? I mean, is this the way I have to be so that, you people can be like, oh, look, I love this guy. I like him. I'm going to treat him nice like that fat, dopey asshole Boogie.
FiOS is not cable. We're wired differently, which means you can get the fastest internet available with equal upload and download speeds from 50 to 500 megs. So you can upload 200 photos before your favorite song is finished. Click the ad and switch to FiOS today to get our best offer ever.
Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, I kind of went full retard there. You're never supposed to go full retard. Isn't that what they always say? You're never supposed to go full retard. You're supposed to only go half retard. Because if you go full retard... anyway, folks, we are now in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get started, please bookmark the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right? That is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. You can download every one of my episodes there absolutely free. All you got to do is just go out there whenever you're bored, baby. Go take a look and take a listen. Go into that archive, baby. Go in that archive. Anyway, we got the G-Man in the house. What's going on to the G-Man? I'm going to continue going on with some of these Twitter shout-outs. We got Karaskin. How you doing, Karaskin? As a matter of fact, we need another Ask Karaskin segment. I think we've been long overdue for an Ask Karaskin segment. I'll tell you that right goddamn now. All right. Anyway, for Christ's sake, let me continue going, folks. All right. Who else do we got? We got the Tard Crew. Oh, the Tard Crew. That didn't take long, asshole. That didn't take long. The Tard Crew. Jesus Christ, who else do we got? We got Billy the Belt Boy. I'm telling you, you guys are really sick. You know that? I'm not joking around. I hope there's a psychologist, or at least a group of psychologists that are listening into this broadcast and that are analyzing what the hell is wrong with this society based upon the goddamn Twitter shout-outs, the radio graffiti calls, all that crap, man. I'm serious, man. I hope there's some goddamn shrink out there saying, you know what, I could probably use this as my book. I'm going to go ahead and analyze each and every one of these disenfranchised Asperger, autistic types that are actually utilizing this show as a venue to bloviate their useless wannabe egos that were never able to be achieved in actual real life. Oh, great, man. Anyway, I don't know, man. I'm just... Jesus Christ, man. I'm only going to take a couple of more calls here, and then I'm going to move on with the broadcast because I can already tell that this is just turning out into a bathhouse Thursday. And if that's the case, man, I end the show early. You know what I mean? I'm serious. I'm just going to end the goddamn show early, for Christ's sake. I mean, why am I going to be sitting here subjecting myself to this garbage? Seriously, why? Why? Why would I be subjecting myself to this garbage, man? I mean, do you understand this, right? I am literally 1,400 hours of my life, all right? I've been sitting here broadcasting. 1,400 hours of my life. And it's not as if I have any kind of appreciation, all right? It's not like I have any kind of appreciation around here. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I deserve a little appreciation. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry if I keep bitching about it, but God damn it, I'm sparking synapses in you people. I mean, I'm shooting pearls. I'm shooting pearls at you people, and you could care less, man. I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm a capitalist, and I deserve the respect according that title. I mean, I'm serious, man. I I mean, what is it in your stupid little dumbass malnourished heads that makes you believe that the kind of ridicule and the type of trolling and the type of cyber verminism that you implement on me, why do you think I deserve it? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I mean, I'm freaking jaded, man. I mean, I'm depressed. I mean, I can't believe you people. I can't believe you ungrateful pieces of waste of human protoplasm. Jesus Christ, man. Look, what's going on to Trump and capitalist? Jesus Christ. You know what? That's it. I'm not doing any more Twitter shout-outs. Go screw yourselves, each and every one of you that are trying to sit here and besmirch my goddamn show with these Twitter shout-outs, all right? Seriously, go shove it up your clogged-up poopers. All right? I mean, you idiots are lucky if I even stay up on here. I'm going to be completely honest with you. You're lucky if I'm even staying up on here. Too bad I'm not in freaking Austin. I can't go to 6th Street anymore. I'm out here in San Ambonio, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, let me continue going on here, for Christ's sake, all right? You know, give me my drink. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. I mean, I really don't even feel like doing this show. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I mean, seriously, I don't even feel like doing this goddamn show. You know, because we're like, less than 2 weeks away from the election. And it seems to me that no one is taking any of this serious. You've got people over there at the WikiLeaks organization risking their lives. There's been about 3 or 4 people that have mysteriously died from that organization this year alone, just so that you people can go and pretend that you're involved with something by reading these documents. And look, no one's even giving a crap about these documents, man. I mean, it has shown and exposed the corruption, the lies, the criminality of the DNC, and nobody's given 2 rats' asses. I mean, I'm really surprised we haven't seen, gangs of people, like crowds of people start bum-rushing some of these media outlets who have been blatantly lying, slanderous lies. I mean, I can't believe it. I can't believe we don't have mounds of people in front of the White House demanding this goddamn son of a bitch step down for blatantly lying and putting America in a predicament to which we are now on the brink of World War III just so that these Democrats can save their totalitarian power asses. I mean, I'm serious, man. I mean, I don't even feel like doing the show right now. I'm not joking around. I'm not joking around, man. I mean, all I'm simply stating is all this information is right here in front of your face, all right? And it's telling you that, hey, we rigged the Bernie Sanders primary, which I said was going to happen, which I said did happen. And now that this came out, it validates what I said. These WikiLeaks emails validates what I said in March and April, that there is an internal struggle within the Democratic Party. That validates it. I mean, everything that I have ever said has come to pass. I mean, it's been validated by these WikiLeaks emails. And what's unfortunate, folks, is that America, I think that we are at a point, and I'm not saying everybody is a dumbed-down piece of trash. Believe me, there's a lot of people on the Trump train awake. There's a lot of individuals that are going out and taking this election very serious. But by God, man, we have a humongous population of complete, not only ignorant people, because, I mean, you could cure ignorance by, teaching these people something. But, man, we have a lot of emotionally and mentally unbalanced people in this country. I mean, majorly, man, emotionally and mentally unbalanced people. And the proof is all these people with their hands out, saying, please, I need this because of my this, and I need that. I mean, literally, remember I used to do that whole meme back in the day? Man, baby, you're not understanding, baby. My kids, baby. My kids. You don't understand. You got to give me my money, baby, because I got to do this for my kids, baby. My kids. literally a good chunk of America at this point in time. I'm serious. That's a good chunk of America at this point in time, man. And the sad part about it is that, we're in a very important part of our American history. And because and when I say we, I'm talking about the public education system. I'm talking about those that didn't partake in the political process that enabled these bureaucrats and the political class to do what they've done, which is, accumulate $20 trillion of debt and put it on your name, folks. This is in your name. You understand that you're obligated, what is it, $50,000 a person on this debt? Yeah. Yeah, even if you are collecting an entitlement, baby, you are obligated $50,000 each person for this debt. And what do we have to show for it out here in America? Not a goddamn thing. Look at the people. Look at these people, for Christ's sake. It's pathetic. Literally, it's pathetic, man. I'm not saying all people, folks, because, look, there's a good portion of the Trump train, a lot of people that are coming alive, a lot of people that are taking this election very serious because they know that this is America's last stand, folks. I mean, we have been infiltrated, folks. Go back in my archive in 2008 and 2009. I've been saying this for years. I've been saying this is a communist takeover. I've been saying this is a systematic takeover by bureaucrats. I've been saying that the Republican Party and the Democratic Party are the same goddamn party. I've been saying it, man. Look at the goddamn archive if you don't believe me, you sack of crap. Look at the goddamn archive. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. And that's what I don't understand, folks. I mean, we got a lot of people out here, especially on this internet. The internet's a good representation of the true psyche of America. And, when you see these troll activities and these sick, devious concepts and, the evil stuff that you see on the internet, this is a true representation of people and who they are, really. Not the representation out in reality. Because I can guarantee you, out in reality, the people that do the most vile things on the internet would not even dare to step up one iota from the wimpiest person that confronts them on a daily basis in reality. But when it comes to the internet, oh my God, when it comes to the internet, these disgusting, fat, bloated pieces of four-eyed, freckle-faced, beaten stepchildren out here think that they can just go on and be able to talk behind a fiber-optically connected internet and think that nothing's going to happen to them. And, that's what's funny. Yeah, that's what's funny. Whenever these people get exposed, for Christ's sake, that's when all the crying comes out. Like, oh, why did you do it? That's not fair. That's not fair. And that's why I'm saying, folks, what you're seeing on this internet, that's why I do the show as well. That's why, truth be told, there's no trolling here. This is why I do Twitter shout-outs. This is why I do radio graffiti. Because it's an actual representation of the freaking psyche of people that are on the internet. And not all these people, folks, are teenage kids, all right? A lot of these people that are partaking in this are, 30, 40-year-old men. I don't know about too many women. And if they are women, then, they're probably whatever. But that's what I'm saying, man. This is the true representation of the psyche of people. And if this is what's deep-rooted and deep-seated in people's psyche, well, then where are we supposed to go as a country, man? I'm serious. Where do we go as a country when the representation of the true mindset, the true internal mindset of the individual is represented on the internet, and it's vile. It's disgusting. It's antisocial. It's just disgusting. But this just goes to show you, folks, that this is what people are. This is who people really are. All right? When you see people talk this vile, disgusting garbage, when you see people troll people and swat people and do all this other nonsense, this is who these people are. And you see, it happens too frequently now for us to make believe that this is a minority, a small minority of people. On the contrary, this is the majority of people. And you see, folks, this is why I think everybody needs to observe each and every personality on the internet, because you notice, especially when I take radio graffiti calls, why do you think they all do recordings and crap now? Well, I mean, remember back in the day? And look, I have a lot of people in the inner circle that used to kick it with me back in the day. We've talked in direct message, and they cannot believe. I mean, they thought it was bad before. They thought that, man, there was a bunch of man-children and half-a-tards before. They can't believe the amount of them there are around now, all right? And they ask me, how do you even take it, man? Well, I mean, how do you even take all these disgusting, despicable waste of human life? And I say, look, I take it like a grain of salt. I roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying? And I think to myself, not everybody that's encapsulated in this group is vile and disgusting and pathetic. As a matter of fact, they're only following what everybody else is doing online. And when they realize that what they are doing is not who they truly are, because they never knew who they truly were, and when I espouse the type of rhetoric and the type of capitalist idealism and the kinds of commentary that I deliver on this broadcast, there are people that take that commentary and realize that, whoa, wait a minute, I'm not a troll piece of crap. You know? I'm not a pathetic piece of low-life trash. You understand? I mean, I don't have some mental problem. What am I doing conducting myself on this garbage? You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. I mean, what am I doing conducting myself as if I'm some sort of a vile individual? Am I a hurt person? Because I've always said, folks, hurt people hurt people. So when you're out here trying to troll somebody, trying to make somebody's life miserable, trying to harass somebody, trying to intimidate somebody, you should do some self-reflecting on whether or not you are the person that's really hurt. You know what I'm saying? If you are the person that you should be really punching in the face, all right? You should be the person that you should be, bashing your head in with a damn bottle. I'm serious. I'm not joking, man. So that's all I'm simply stating, folks. I mean, look, I didn't mean to get off on this soliloquy about this. But by God, man, we are less than 2 weeks away from this damn election. And I just don't see what I expected, given the fact that this information is made public, and no one's really given a rat's ass. And you see, folks, I look at that, and this is what I'm telling you, folks. I'm going to give you a completely honest. I'm going to be honest with you. If Hillary Clinton is elected president, I will no longer do this broadcast. All right? I'm not joking around. I am not sticking around. I am not going to be doing this broadcast. Are you joking? Are you kidding me? I'm public enemy number one with the Clintons and the leftist regime, for Christ's sake. So that's why I'm saying, folks, I don't think people are taking this particular election very serious. And, hey, it's a country made for the people and by the people. But if the people fall asleep at the wheel, who's in control of this system? Well, none other than the bureaucrats, folks. And they've taken control of it. They've taken control of it, and now they are steering it towards a totalitarian government. All right? And when they make it a totalitarian government, I can't wait till they take away your violent video games. Look, I don't want that to happen, but hey, you idiots need to learn. You idiots need to learn. They're already claiming that violent video games are in correlation with mass shootings. They're already talking about potentially regulating the whole sex doll industry, so all you stupid idiots that think that you're going to be able to get your custom waifu that talks to you, I don't think so, buddy. You need to read up on what these Democrats and these people have tabled on the Senate and on the Congress, you stupid morons. All right? Oh, man, I'm serious. I'm not joking. I can't wait till this government starts banning your speech. I can't wait till this government continues to print out money, and all you idiots that are collecting government entitlements who think that you're getting free money, free food, haven't you noticed, folks, that you haven't gotten an increase on your food stamps unless you shit out another child? Huh? Haven't you noticed that? I haven't had an increase in a while, even though everything is rising in price. Everything is rising in price. And you see, there's nothing you can do about it because all you are is some cog in the system, and it's up to the central planners, which are the government, which you know what I'm saying? You who gave the authority of yourself, of your life, of your possessions to this central authority. All right? So that's all I'm saying, folks. I have no compassion for anyone in this country. I mean, look, this is our last chance to take control of our country. And if we fail to do it, then we deserve what's coming to us. I mean, hey, we elected Barack Obama twice, and look at where we're at as a country. We're dumber, we're stupider, stupider is not a word, but more stupid, and no one respects us in the international community, for Christ's sake, man. You got the freaking Ruskies, thumbing their nose at us in the international community, just, thinking they can go in wherever the hell they want. I'm telling you, folks. I mean, I know I sound a little jaded here. You know what I'm saying? I know I sound a little upset, but I'm just saying, man. I just can't wait. Since if y'all think this is a big joke, because look, honestly, man. And I'm talking to you trolls that are just video game players and basement dwellers and living with Mammy. I mean, do you think that's going to last forever? I mean, what's going to happen when your Mammy is taken out by Obamacare because they're purposely inducing her into certain tests that utilize ridiculous measurements to justify invasive cancer surgeries that aren't even needed, and chemotherapies that aren't even needed, and so on and so forth. What's going to happen when Mommy is dead and no longer around, is not able to clean your fat ass and give you Pop-Tarts, while you're playing Dota 2? Huh? I'm serious. Well, what's going to happen? I'm serious. I mean, nothing's going to happen. You're going to be a waste of human life on the street. You're going to be there with your hand out, and then you're going to be sitting here wondering why someone like me is spitting in your face. You understand that? That's why I have no compassion for the poor in America. You understand me? I have no goddamn compassion for the poor in America. I mean, only in America, folks, and I've said this time and time again, only in America can poor people be fat. Huh? I mean, no wonder everybody hates America in the international community at this point in time. I mean, I can only imagine people that are in the slums of Brazil and the slums of Liberia and the slums of all other parts of the third world countries out here. And they look at the American Poe, right? Hey, baby, I'm Poe in America, baby. You understand? I got 8 kids, and somebody got to take responsibility for my kids, baby. I mean, they look at that, and that's supposed to be. I mean, that's why I'm saying, folks. I mean, look, I have mixed feelings with this country. Okay. I mean, the reason I have mixed feelings, you go back to the archive, I mean, conservatism. I was a true conservative my whole goddamn life. And then the goddamn conservative movement sold out to this goddamn liberal garbage. And it backstabbed me. It backstabbed everybody. So I just said, you know what, screw conservatism. I'm a straight capitalist. You know what I'm saying? I'm a straight capitalist. And to be honest with you folks, I really do want Donald Trump to win this particular election. I think that he would be great for America. He would be great for capitalists. But either way, I'm going to be just fine. I'm going to be just fine if Hillary Rodham Clinton wins. I'm going to be just fine if Donald Trump wins. All right? Because I'm already put myself in the position where even if Hillary Clinton turns this, which she is going to, by the way, into a two-tier system, whether you're filthy rich or dirt poor, I'm already in a position to where I'm going to be in the higher part of the tier system. So I'm not, to me, I mean, I could go either way. I mean, if Hillary Clinton wins the election, I'm going to make a whole shitload of money in the stock market, all right? If Donald Trump wins the election, well, then my brick-mortar businesses are going to flourish and going to expand and, you know, going to have more capital and less regulation, so on and so forth, all right? So that's why I'm saying, folks, if Hillary Clinton is elected, I'm out of here. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, look, I'm just practicing my constitutionally protected First Amendment right while I still have it. But I know if Hillary Clinton is elected, I mean, you know as well as I, she's going to come and send her Gestapo after your ass, and she's going to arrest your ass for talking about her. You understand what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, hey, I did what I could just like I did the last time, okay? I did what I could just like I did the last time. And if you all fail to listen, well, good riddance, my friends, because I'll be just fine. And as a matter of fact, I'll still be in touch with the inner circle. As a matter of fact, I'm still going to do the morning show strictly for business, and that'll be a pay show so people can put their money where their mouth is, and, you know, we won't have any freaking trolls, and it'll be nothing but serious business up in here. But, I mean, hey, if Trump's elected president, that's a whole different story. If Trump's elected president, hey, who knows? Maybe I'll have a freaking New Year's Eve party. You know, invite everybody. Who knows? Who the hell knows? Who knows? Who knows? But as far as I'm concerned, folks, I mean, there are a lot of stupid people in this country. And the objective as we get closer to the election is to convince these dumb, stupid people to stay home. And if we can convince these dumb, stupid people to stay home, then we may just have a shot at literally getting this election, even though they are trying to rig it. Anyway, folks, I didn't mean to get off on that tirade. I really don't even feel like doing this broadcast, to be honest with you, man. I am not in a very good mood. I'm sick at the fact that, look, we've got some of the most damning WikiLeaks that have come out in the past couple of days, all right? I mean, it proves that the people that were close to Hillary Clinton were shocked, and in the dark about her, quote, fucking insane server setup. Excuse my French, I'm just quoting what it said in the goddamn WikiLeaks, all right? Her effing insane server setup. And yet they still oblige. They still brush the crimes under the rug for her. I mean, it comes out that the DNC was trying to use Eric Gardner and other black police-related shooting suspects and victims as a means to be able to push their own goddamn political agenda. It's in the emails, assholes! It's in the emails! You got Eric Gardner's daughter that cannot believe that the goddamn Democrats were going to use her father as political fodder to progress their freaking political agenda of gun control? I'm serious. Did y'all see Eric Gardner's daughter, for heaven's sake? Jesus Christ, man. What else? I mean, they even show a link, folks, all right, between the personal cash of the Clinton crime family and the Clinton Foundation, all right? I mean, those came out today. All right? I mean, those should be the most damning, if not the ones that implicate Obama knowing about the goddamn private email server to begin with. All right? Because remember, Obama lied to our asses. Obama lied to our asses, and he said that he knew nothing about Clinton's private email, and he freaking lied. So we got all this damning evidence of lies, deceit, corruption, and criminality. And is anybody giving a rat's ass out here, folks? Seriously, man, is anybody caring except for those of us that are on the Trump train? Instead of those of us that are in the capitalist army that actually want to do something. I mean, just take a look at the American people as a whole, folks. Come on. I mean, I'm not trying to say anything bad, but come on, man. Take a look at the American people as a whole, for Christ's sake. I mean, it's just, it's not very promising, man. I'm telling you that right now. It's not very goddamn promising. I mean, seriously, I want to hear from you right now. All right, I'm going to take some calls right now. 425-390-6146, all right? I want to hear from you. I mean, what is it? Why isn't America waking up? There's facts in their face. There's facts in their fat freaking faces, for Christ's sake. Why aren't we seeing massive amounts of Americans, like, just literally confronting the White House en masse right now? Why don't we see massive amounts of people crowding around the headquarters of CNN and MSNBC right now? Why? I mean, the facts are there, people. What the hell? What the hell? I want to hear from you, man. What the hell do you have to say about it? 425-390-6146 is the number to call, folks. I'm serious, man. I mean, we're living in a very precarious time, and I don't think anybody gives two rat's asses, nor does anybody appreciate it. Good God. Oh, my God. Yeah, look, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, folks. Look at these WikiLeaks emails. Nobody's talking about them. Nobody is freaking talking about them, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Wake up. The Democrats are criminals. Obama's a criminal. Hillary Clinton's a criminal. Wake up, you stupid dumb. You stupid asshole. Wake up. Wake up. Damn it. God damn it. What is it going to take? What is it going to freaking take for you people to wake up? What is it going to take? Good God, man. These people are criminals. They're criminals. What the hell is it going to take from you people? Jesus, give me the mic. What is it going to take for you people to realize this, man? These people that are in goddamn power today are goddamn criminals. They need to be brought to justice. But if you're going to sit there silent, and not say a goddamn thing and not do a goddamn thing, well then, by God, silence is consent, you sorry sacks of crap. Silence is consent, you sorry sacks of trash. Jesus Christ, man. I want to hear from you, 425-390-6146. I want to hear from you. Why? Why aren't these people waking up? What's wrong with these stupid people? What's wrong with these dumb people?
FiOS is not cable. We're wired differently, which means you can get the fastest internet available with equal upload and download speeds from 50 to 500 megs. So you can upload 200 photos before your favorite song is finished. Click the ad and switch to FiOS today to get our best offer ever.
I got Trump and capitalist on the horn, man. What the hell's wrong with these stupid people?
There's a lot of things wrong with the people. I mean, people, they're just stupid. They don't care. I mean, they're too interested in The Voice and Dancing with the Stars to care about politics. They're like, politics? Oh, no. I like The Voice. I like Dancing with the Stars. I mean, Because the people are stupid. They're legitimately stupid. They have no clue of what's going on. And frankly, it's going to be a scary election this year. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. Yeah, exactly. Somebody just said in the chat, they're all star fuckers. Plain and simple.
I mean, I couldn't agree with you more, man, but, I mean, what is it? I mean, what is it going to take? Are we in a permanent mindset as a pop culture? Because it seems to me that, and look, I want to be perfectly honest with you, Trump, and I was a little bit privy to the information. I think that you know that, privy to this information that was released a long time ago, and I am shocked that I have yet to see any true outcry outside of the alt-right or the Trump train about this blatant and factual corruption and criminality. And not only is it WikiLeaks, it's also James O'Keefe and the Project Veritas people that have it on damn video. I don't understand what the hell's going on. Are we permanently in this stupefied paradigm in your perspective?
Well, I guess you can say that because I've yet to see any major media coverage because of the elites controlling the media. I've yet to see any blog posts because the people are too stupid about Vine and Twitter and, everything else. I mean, and YouTube. I mean, we are stuck in neutral. We are stuck in neutral. We don't care about politics. We don't care about the integrity of our country. We don't care about the Constitution anymore. We only care about pop culture, and that's what's happening in this country. Nobody is caring about the Constitution. Nobody cares anymore, and that is scary. That is absolutely devastating, and I would not be surprised if Hillary Clinton gets elected because, let me tell you something, the people are stupid. They don't know it's rigged. They don't know what's going on. And to be frank, they really won't give a damn because they get free stuff anyway from Clinton, and that's basically the main message. You vote for me, you get free stuff. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, and I can't believe it either there, Trump. And, I mean, what's sad is that this is a government made for the people and by the people. But the people have fallen asleep at the wheel, at least for the past 40 or 50 years. And now we have had this international bureaucratic institutionalist agents take control of our government. And now that we are trying to take control of our government again, there's not enough of the people. There's not enough of the people rising up against these corrupt bureaucrats that are laying in wait to implement totalitarianism upon us. They're already starting by regulating our speech. They're already starting by federally mandating us purchase health insurance. That doesn't even make any sense. That's unconstitutional. The federal government should never mandate you buy anything from the private sector. That's a monopoly, for Christ's sake. So once again, man, I am completely shocked. I cannot believe that this is the America that we are living in. And look, I mean, as I stated, I want Donald Trump to win. I have done everything in my power. You have too, Trumpin. You have started a blog. I remember when I got a hold of the madam's list of all the Johns that called her particular escort agency or brothel, and you went through them, and you called them, and you made the connections. I mean, we did everything. We did everything we possibly could to get this man elected. And look at these people. Look at these people here, man. They ain't doing a damn thing. And to be honest with you, maybe these people deserve, whether it's totalitarianism, whether it's nuclear war, whatever is in the future for us, it seems as if that whatever is going to happen is going to happen because there's just not enough people with enough fervor and there's just not enough unity. I mean, we should be right now, there should be at least 1 million of us right now in front of the White House right now demanding that Barack Obama step down from office. There should be millions of us right now in front of the headquarters of MSNBC and CNN demanding that these pieces of crap start either broadcasting factual and truthful information or we bum rush the place. All right? I mean, I'm serious. I'm tired of playing little pussy whip games with these people. But nobody wants to have the balls to do this. The only people that have the balls to do this, like the Trump rally riot in Chicago and all the other disruptions of violence, are these sick, sadistic leftists, man. And that's why they have one on us, man, because these leftists will go anywhere. They'll do anything. They'll stoop to any low, for Christ's sake, And that puts us at a disadvantage, in my personal opinion there, Trumpet. What do you think?
Oh, definitely. I mean, look at the nation right now. The only thing they care about, every time I go on Twitter, it's basically something about, a MacBook Pro or Apple or Vine or something that happened with Dancing with the Stars last night. And literally, in my opinion, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Rarely do I see anything tweeting about Bill Clinton's or the Podesta emails or maybe something from WikiLeaks just dropped. And look, even if there was a blank email, I've heard something about maybe a stand-down order or something of that nature being in those emails. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But if that were to happen, in all honesty, people wouldn't care because the media wouldn't cover it. They're too stupid. They're mind controlled. They're basically, they're zombies to the pop culture. They're zombies to the pop. They have no clue what's going on. They only care about celebrities that tell them what to do. And basically, here's the thing. If you let celebrities tell them what to do, if you let these stupid fruit bowls tell you what to do, then basically your ass needs to get nuked. And I agree with you, Ghost. I mean, we might need World War III because these people have no clue what manliness is. They don't know exactly what thought power is. They need to think for themselves. And if this continues, how long? It's not a question of if we're going to exist. It's a question of how long do we have left to exist.
You're absolutely right, Trumpet, and thank you for calling. How long do we have to exist is right. I mean, they're already implementing AI technology. IBM has its Watson. Google has its own AI technology that, I don't know if you read the Drudge Report today. It now can basically read your thoughts based upon your facial expression and your brain waves that you are emitting from your brain. Yeah. Folks, I'm just not joking, man. We're getting to a point now that technology is now, it can be used as a weapon against humanity. I mean, it is being used as a weapon against humanity. I mean, I think you people need to understand that the brain is something that not too many people know too much about, other than, some of these neurologists that know how to, unclog blood clots. And even when they do that, people are never the same thereafter. But that's why I'm saying, man, I mean, how in the hell can these AI technologies be able to read your brain waves and be able to kind of read your thoughts? I mean, this is real technology. These people, just like you idiots said yesterday, that, well, Ghost, there's no robotic machine that you can just put some rods in between the rib cage and be able to unclog an artery. You're lying. Well, let me tell you, I found out the machine name. It is the Da Vinci surgical machine, I believe it's called. It's called Da Vinci, all right? There's plenty of videos on it. Take a look at it. People literally go in. It's literally an in-out procedure as it relates to unclogging arteries. Why Da Vinci isn't in every goddamn hospital across the country so that, like, unclogging arteries is no different than having a tit job? Because of our insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, and all this government involvement in the health insurance and the health industry. I mean, first of all, I don't want to get in this debate again. I've talked about it yesterday. There should be no reason why patients are paying for insurance. All right? If anything, patients should be paying for their care, not paying for insurance. Jesus Christ. Anyway, look, thank you very much there, Trumpet. I really appreciate your insight. I want to hear what you have to say, folks, all right? I mean, what the hell's going on with this country? Let's get somebody from across the pond's perspective, see how they observe America and the mental capacity of the masses. Let's go ahead and bring in Raiden Snake. How you doing, man?
I'm all right, Guess. How are you? It's been a while.
Not too bad, man. What do you think? You're somebody from across the pond that's keeping up a little bit with the American elections and politics. What is it from your perspective from across the pond, an observation of the American masses that is, I don't know, I guess making America stupid based upon the majority of the mass of people? I mean, what do you think?
Well, if there's anything like over here, I mean, like with the general election we had, obviously, a couple of years ago. It was like people was just giving up because they're just sick and tired of hearing the same crap every 5 minutes. They get all these politicians say, oh, you've got all these promises, oh, they'll do this, to do that, and nothing comes of it. Do you know what I mean? And I wouldn't be surprised if it's getting to the point where people are just so sick of it, they just don't bother anymore. You know? That's why they
absolutely. And let me tell you, I mean, I'm going to vote here. We got early voting going on here. I'm going to vote, but at the same time, I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, there is just so much pathetic dumbness out here, at least in this country, and, I mean, it is just rampant. It's hard to remain optimistic for the people of this country when you see people that are soulless, they're self-absorbed, they lack responsibility, they have their hands out, they shit out children like lab rats. I mean, they're just completely the bad component to a civilized society. I don't see this. If this election doesn't elect Donald Trump, I don't see America surviving, and I think that's the end of America. What do you think?
Well, to be honest, I can't really say for certain, but let's just say the whole world wouldn't be in a good place if that happened. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, they're already trying to. I've heard the Brexit situation, man. I mean, Belgium trying to pull that clause. I read about that. They're trying to take away the Brexit away from Britannia. Are you familiar with that, man?
Yeah, I am. I was the one who actually tweeted to you about, was it last week sometime? I tweeted mentioned about was that one area in Belgium that voted against it. They vetoed it apparently.
That's right, and because of that veto, they're going to try to see if they can jeopardize the whole damn vote of the country of Britannia because of some damn technicality in the article. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. I mean, I know where you guys are coming from as well. I know that there's a lot of riffraff in Britannia, but at least you guys out there went out and voted for Brexit. Now, whether or not it's going to stand, whether or not people are going to rise up in the face of when these damn international bureaucrats tried to rob Britannia of Brexit, that's the new question for Britannia. Are they going to go en masse and go confront Parliament? Are they going to go en masse and go confront the EU? I mean, are they going to do something? I mean, that's literally what the American people are lacking at this point in time is actual action. And I think that because of all the facts that have come about related to the WikiLeaks and the Project Veritas videos, why there are not 1 million people in front of the White House right now, why there are not 1 million people in front of CNN and MSNBC headquarters is beyond me. But let me tell you, if we were truly politically active and we truly cared about this country, we'd be out there right now, but we're not. And I think it's a shame.
Yeah, definitely have to agree with you on there. I mean, I don't know if you heard about this one. Did you hear that also the European Union's obviously making it difficult because apparently this is how ridiculous it is. They're actually saying, oh, if you want to negotiate a Brexit deal, you have to do it in our language, you know, not English. They won't talk in English. They refuse to. They're saying, oh, you have to do it in French. And I thought, why? How pathetic is that? It's just so childish. You know,
it's unbelievable. I mean, they're trying to supersede Britannia's vote. I can't believe that this is going on. I mean, and to be honest with you, I mean, there are some people in Britannia rising up, but there's not enough. I mean, so this is why these bureaucrats, these political institutionalists, they know this about the people. They know if they all right, we'll just give it some time, they'll forget about it, we'll initiate something and say, oh, here's a clause, it can't happen. And before you know it, your referendum is no more. And that's what I'm saying. People need to take action, damn it. They need to take action now. And that's Britannia, that's America, that's everybody who wants to take the chains of bondage off from these goddamn international bureaucratic institutionalists, these globalists, man. These people are unelected. These are unelected international government bodies that are implementing international corporatism and utilizing this mechanism of government as coercion on a global scale on the people of this globe. And it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. I mean, does this piss you off as much as I do there, Raiden Steak?
Definitely, it's just absolutely disgusting. Do you know what I mean? I know, and you can understand why people just want to give up and just say forget it. Because they find it pointless because they're just sick and tired of hearing, excuse my bluntness, hearing the same same shit time and time again, and just nothing comes out of it. No wonder they give up. And I can't say I blame them, to be honest. In some respects,
I don't blame them either. I do not blame them either. And you know what? Thank you very much, Raiden Snake Man, for your insight and your commentary. I don't understand it either. I understand why people are they're just enough. They've had enough of it. They've had just about enough of it. I mean, because I've just had about enough of it as well. So that's why I'm saying, folks, all right, I will have a broadcast the night of the election, but by God, if Hillary Clinton is elected president, I am out of here. I am out of here. I am out. I'm serious. Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here, for Christ's sake? We've got, how about area code 504? You're on the horn. What do you got to say about this election here?
Hello?
Or 540. Sorry about that, man. 540. You're on the horn. My bad.
Oh, hey, is that me?
That's you, man. What do you got to say about America, the electorate, and the election in general, man? You got any thoughts?
Well, I've been seeing a lot of these videos about how there's a lot of anti-white propaganda going on these college campuses, and being pretty young myself, I'm actually kind of concerned for the future of America, because I don't know how this is going to turn out if we keep on letting this go on, because if Trump isn't elected, what's going to happen if Hillary's elected? Are we going to keep letting this happen, or are we going to turn it around and change it so we can have a more stable environment in social and politics too? Because it's not working out the way that it's been going so far, and if it gets worse, this could potentially be a disaster for America.
I can tell you right now, if Hillary Clinton is elected president, I mean, it is going to be one of the most polarized Americas that you have ever seen in your life. She has already said that she wants to increase the amount of wild Yehudis that Obama is already bringing in at tens of thousands at a time a month. She wants to increase that by 550%. So just imagine you're seeing a lot of kebabs walking around out here. Well, just imagine 550% more than that, all right? And just imagine she wants open borders. She's already talked about giving amnesty to whoever comes across the border for the first 100 days of her presidency, all right? I mean, right now we are having a situation at the border. I don't even know if you folks are aware of this. We have massive amounts of immigrants trying to come across the border en masse in hopes of Hillary Rotten Clinton being elected president so that they can get amnesty as United States citizens in her first 100 days in office. Do you understand that? That means anybody who makes it on American soil in the first 100 days of Hillary Rotten Clinton's election, they're going to be American citizens, folks. Yeah. Wild Yehudis, illegal immigrant Mexicans, illegal immigrant Chinese, you name it, no matter where they come from. If they get here in the first 100 days of Hillary Clinton's election, my God, they're citizens. They're citizens, for Christ's sake. I'm telling you, I cannot believe that you people are actually not up in arms about this, man. Especially after the WikiLeaks scenario. Especially after the WikiLeaks scenario. Good God, man. I'm serious. I can't believe. Look, unless we start seeing massive amounts of people in front of the White House, all right? Unless we start seeing massive amounts of people in front of the headquarters of MSNBC, CNN, no one is taking this election serious, all right? No one. No one is taking this election serious. How about area code 347? What do you got to say about the electorate and the election?
Ghost, Raul TV here. I voted Clinton. Also, castrate frickin' Teutonic.
Castrate Teutonic. Yeah, well, great. I mean, we're talking about the election there. Why don't you go eat some fried cod, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Anyway, let me move on here, for Christ's sake, all right? I mean, look, I'm serious, all right? Look, I'm talking about serious business here, and everybody, they just want, I'm just sitting here. I want to troll. That's what I want to do because, that's what I'm doing. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, look, I don't know where to go. You know what I mean? I have nowhere to go for Christ. I mean, I really don't even want to do this show for Christ's sake, man. I mean, listen, the past couple of data dumps by WikiLeaks, this shit should have been all over the media. It should have been everywhere. People should have been mad. And look, nobody's doing a damn thing, man. I mean, that just God, man. I can only imagine what Julian Assange is feeling and that closet that he's cramped up in out there at the embassy in London, and Ecuador embassy in London. I mean, I can only imagine, man. Oh, jeez. I don't even want to. Just get this mic out of my face. God damn it. Get this goddamn mic out of my face, for Christ's sake, man. Are you listening to me? This is the meme wars, for Christ's sake, man. There's less than 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks left in the election. What are you doing? Do something. Do something. I mean, good God. Good God, man. I'm just so sick of that crap, man. I'm just so sick of this crap. Oh, my God. Give me the damn mic. And you know what? On top of this, folks, what's going on in Iraq right now? Have you heard this news out of Iraq? And it's not only is it news, it's inconsistent news. At first, the Iraqi forces are taking control of Mosul, right? Now, all of a sudden, you've got ISIS forces taking control of positions outside of Mosul, now pushing in towards Mosul. Then you've got Turkey starting to move military assets into Mosul. Folks, what the hell is going on in Iraq? I'll tell you what's going on, folks. I mean, you people need to come to grips with the fact that our government is an evil piece of crap. And our government funded, trained, and armed what is now referred to as ISIS. They were Al-Qaeda, and because Al-Qaeda is an unattractive name because it was used to, as a mechanism of blame for the 9/11 attacks, even though it was the Saudi Arabians in conjunction with elements of this government. I mean, you literally have this 3 or 4-way fighting happening in Mosul. And folks, I don't know if you were aware, we actually lost a serviceman in Mosul, even though I was unaware that we even had military out there helping anybody or doing anything. I mean, who are they helping? Because they sure as hell ain't helping the Iraqi army, because that's the whole reason why we left Iraq, remember? We left Iraq because the Iraqis said they didn't want us there, and they didn't want us helping them, so we're not there helping the Iraqi army, folks. So who are we helping? We're not helping the Kurds, that's for sure, because, we haven't armed the Kurds, and the Kurds have been begging for armaments. They've been begging for any kind of support from America. So who is the United States supporting out there in Iraq? Wake up, you idiots, all right? We are the ones that are supporting ISIS. We're the ones that created ISIS. Do you understand that? Why do you think Russia is calling Obama out on his own garbage in Syria? And why do you think now ISIS got taken out of Syria and are now in Iraq causing ruckus? Because literally Putin and Bashar al-Assad, with elements of Turkey's Erdogan's forces, they are actually taking the fight to ISIS. They're the ones killing ISIS. And we, as the American military, are giving them cover out. We gave them cover out of Aleppo, okay? We put them into Iraq. They tried to go into Mosul, all right? They were met with opposition. They are now pushed back into Raqqa, and now they are utilizing their positions in Raqqa to basically take pop shots at the Mosul theater of combat. So that's why I'm saying, folks, all the inconsistent news that is coming out of Iraq, there's reason why it's inconsistent. There's reason why it doesn't make any sense if you put it all together. Because I'm telling you this right now. We, the American government, the American people, we are, by our American government, we're the ones funding, training, and arming ISIS. When you hear about heads being cut off, when you hear about Christians being killed, when you hear about gays being thrown off buildings, when you hear about 13-year-old girls being taken as wives, this organization, ISIS, this is funded by our tax dollars, folks. I know that you all don't want to believe that. I strongly advise you to do a little research. It's all there in the open. I mean, even General Michael T. Flynn, he said it in many different interviews, but one specifically was with Al Jazeera. And just look it up for yourself. Look up Michael T. Flynn, Al Jazeera interview. He says in that interview blatantly that Obama made a knowing decision to arm and fund and train ISIS. I mean, he made a decision. He knew the decision. He wasn't naive. He didn't indirectly order it. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing when he was funding and training ISIS in Syria. He knew what he was doing. So that's why I'm saying, folks, I mean, this is our country, all right? This is our government, all right? And that's why I'm saying, this is our government. This is our country.
FiOS is not cable. We're wired differently, which means you can get the fastest internet available with equal upload and download speeds from 50 to 500 megs. So you can upload 200 photos before your favorite song is finished. Click the ad and switch to FiOS today to get our best offer ever.
And the sooner you people get out of La La Land, sooner you people stop looking at that disgusting flat-chested board that needs a screw, Miley Cyrus on the voice, then maybe we could start doing something to help America. Do you understand that? Then maybe we can do something to help America. But, until that time, I don't know what the hell's going to happen. All right? I mean, because, these people, they don't even want to admit that our government is funding and training ISIS, all right? I mean, folks, we are the ones giving them armament drops. Have y'all seen the video of that? YouTube video, search that. ISIS arms drop or something of that name. I mean, you'll find it. And an ISIS fighter, he's videotaped saying some a la snack bar language and showing all the freaking armaments that were dumped off by parachute via the United States. You're talking about surface-to-air missiles, rocket-propelled grenades themselves, ammo, I mean, everything. I mean, haven't you ever wondered, how in the hell is ISIS getting all this stuff? How are they getting armaments? How are they getting fed? How are they getting training? I mean, how are they getting rations? How are they getting medical care? How are they getting means of transportation? How are they getting oil to transport? How are they doing this? How are they doing this? Wake up! Jesus Christ. We're now in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get started, folks, I'd like for everybody to please go ahead and follow me on Twitter. The Twitter name to follow is PoliticsGhost. All one word, no underscores, folks. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. And if you haven't already done so, folks, go ahead and bookmark the official website of the True Capitalist Radio Show. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. You can download every one of my episodes there absolutely free at your own listening pleasure. So go ahead and do that anytime you have free time. Anyway, let's go ahead and let me get on with the broadcast here really fast. I definitely want to talk about how Russia, and folks, I tweeted this article earlier in the day, that Russia is preparing for nuclear war. I know all you idiots are like, you're tinfoil hatting, Ghost. Well, now it's in the mainstream media, you idiots, all right? If you don't believe me, go back in my freaking timeline on my Twitter account. It's right there. All right? The Russians are getting ready for nuclear war while your stupid, dumb, imbecilic, man-child ass is finger-banging yourself watching cartoons, acting like a stupid, ridiculous, never-grown-up Toys R Us man-child. So that's why I'm saying, folks, all right, that's why I'm talking about here. Russia is preparing for nuclear war while you're finger spanking yourself thinking that it's a great day in the neighborhood. You stupid, ungrateful, can't grow up, pieces of mentally handicapped, emotionally unstable pieces of waste of life. Jesus Christ, man. And guess what? NATO came out today and says it's going to manage. Didn't I tell you something about managing wars? Didn't I say that word manage? Didn't I say that, folks? NATO is going to manage the Russian military deployments. Didn't I tell you about that word? That nobody wins wars, they manage wars? That's why I tell you, I don't believe that this nuclear confrontation between the United States and Russia is real. I believe that Putin and Obama are complicit in this fakery. I believe, and look, and for you people that continue to say that I'm tinfoil hatting, take a look at what some Ukrainian hackers have unveiled. They've recently released emails tying Russian officials to the uprising in the Ukraine. What happened? I thought it was Ukrainian nationalists. I thought it was Ukrainian nationalists, for Christ's sake, man. What happened? I thought it was Ukrainian nationalists that caused the Ukrainian revolution. No. Ukrainian hackers, folks. And I'm telling you, I told you we have all these freaking emails. But anyway, Ukrainian hackers have come and unleashed and made public, finally, Russian officials. Russian officials were the ones that helped inspire the Ukrainian revolution. Now, that's pretty unreal, because I personally thought myself that it was rebels. I personally thought it was the rebels that were fighting against the then-prison Timoshenko. But no. Lo and behold, it was Russia. Now, why would Russia want to throw a coup or a uprising utilizing Ukrainian nationalists as cover so that Russia can come in and annex Crimea? I'm telling you, folks, this is all complicit. I don't believe Obama. I don't believe Putin. I think these people are complicit. Both of these leaders, including the leaders of other countries, have a vested interest in a nuclear confrontation between America, Russia, China, and the Western powers. And the vested interest is total world control. Total world control. Because under a world war, the justification of totalitarianism on a global scale will be more than justified, especially if there is a detonation of a nuclear weapon on the earth that eliminates 100 million plus people. And mark my word, when that happens, watch the totalitarianism spread like wildfire, folks. All right? Watch it spread like wildfire. And that's why I'm saying, folks, I know that NATO and Obama and Hillary Clinton, they're trying to saber rattle with Vladimir Putin. I personally believe that it's a bunch of horse shit. Excuse my French. Look, I can't tell you why, all right, to be honest with you, because I am privy to a lot of this information. But believe me, Vladimir Putin is not against the globalists, you idiots. He's not against the globalists. If he was, he would not acknowledge international law. If he was, he would not acknowledge the International World Court. If he was, he would not acknowledge the United Nations, let alone vote in the Security Council. If he was, he wouldn't be attending the G20 summit. If he was, he wouldn't be attending the recent BRICS summit. If he was against the globalists, he wouldn't be doing this crap. He wouldn't be acknowledging any of these goddamn international entities, you morons. Good God. I mean, if he was truly against the globalists, he would be up in arms against these people. But he isn't. He isn't. And that says to me, folks, that Putin is complicit, and to be honest with you, he is flexing far too much nuts for a Russian leader for this not to be complicit. I mean, seriously. I mean, unleashing the Satan II nuclear warhead in front of cameras, moving that fleet of Russian warships into the Mediterranean. He wouldn't be doing this, folks. I mean, in my personal opinion, if America was truly in opposition to Russia, he wouldn't be doing this because, look, we would go and confront them and we would have a legitimate confrontation. He knows better. I think this guy knows that goddamn Obama is complicit with this whole goddamn thing so that they can justify totalitarianism on a global scale. Listen to me. How else can the globalists, the international bureaucratic institutionalists, how else can they implement martial law worldwide? How else can they do it? Other than by fear. That's it. When you see a nuclear weapon go off and you see it on TV and there's 100 million people dead, plus, maybe more than that, that's when everybody's going to get scared. That's when everybody's going to go to their governments and whoever's the authority and say, please help me, please help me. And then the government is going to say, well, I'll help you, but you got to take away your rights. You got to let us go inside your house. You got to let us go inside your car. You got to let us go ahead and have microphones all up inside your bathrooms and houses. I'm not joking around, folks. I am not joking around. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, folks, look, I don't want to talk about this anymore. But the more and more I stay on these internets, the more and more I'm feeling like, you know what? Maybe we do need a nuclear war. I mean, seriously. I mean, what did Harvey Dent say in the the Black Knight? What did he say? You either die the hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And let me tell you, the more and more these people act a fool, and the more and more these people act ignorant as hell, the more and more I'm starting to understand what the hell that comment really means. You either die the hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And let me be honest with you, folks. I mean, all this ignorance, I kind of think that it's justified why anyone who would pull off such a scheme of world war proportions in order to thin the herd, for a lack of a better term, why it's justifiable. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not saying I agree with it, because listen to me. I don't agree with the application for which they are applying globalism. All right? I don't believe in bureaucracies, international bureaucracies, so on and so forth. Okay? But at this point in time, we have an explosion of population throughout the international community. Many of that population can't even feed itself, clothe itself, house itself. All right? And yet we have a country in America who we have supposed poor people, and yet we give them their supposed, we're just giving them a hand up. We're just helping them out. We give them 8 years worth of free food, free housing, free health care, free education, and what have we got in return from giving all these supposed po people in America? What have we gotten in return from giving these folks free food, free housing, free education, free health care? What have we gotten? What have we gotten? We've gotten junkyard America. That's what we've gotten. We've gotten shitbag America. That's what we've gotten. We've gotten shitbag America, for Christ's sake. Stupid, stenchy, smelling shitbag America. Jesus Christ. Look at this disgusting, filthy shitbag America. Look at it. Look. It's disgusting. It's filthy. It's dirty. It's dirty. Goddamn shitbag America is what this is. This is shitbag America. Shitbag freaking shitbag America. It stinks! It freaking stinks! It's dirty! It's dirty! Goddamn son of a bitch. God damn it, man. You know what? I'm done with this crap. You know what? Let's get to radio graffiti. I'm done here. Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic. I'm done with this crap. I'm going to get to radio graffiti. And look, I'm warning you assholes, all right? I'm warning you assholes. You make my life a living hell on this goddamn radio or goddamn graffiti. And I'm out of here. I am out. I'm out of here, folks. I'm not joking around. I'm not in the mood to be taking this crap. Do you understand that? I'm not in the mood to be taking this crap. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, before we get on to radio graffiti, all right, I'd like to remind everybody, all right, that if you want a relic, all right, if you want a relic, if you want a memento of the meme wars, if you want a memento of this election right here, well then, by God, get your Ghostler Youth shirt. Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler Youth! Hail Ghostler Youth! Go ahead and go on my Twitter account right now, Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores, boy. Politics Ghost. And go to the pinned tweet on my Twitter account. It's the first tweet right there. You can get your Ghostler Youth apparel right there and there, boy. Do you understand that? I'm telling you right now, it will be the perfect memento, the perfect goddamn relic for the meme wars, baby. You understand that? And it's been one hell of a meme war for everybody partaking in it. So if you are a true soldier to the meme wars, be a part of the Ghostler Youth. Get your shirt. It ends November 3rd. And once they're gone, they're out. Once these damn shirts are gone, they're gone. You'll never get them again. You'll never get Ghostler Youth again. I can guarantee you that. So get them now. Go to my Twitter account there, Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost. It's the pinned tweet. It's the first tweet. All hail Ghostler Youth. All hail Ghostler Youth. All hail Ghostler Youth. And not to mention, folks, I do not recommend you wearing these at school unless you want a potential problem on your head. Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler! Anyway, let's go ahead and get to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about Radio Graffiti! That's right, folks. Radio Graffiti, the part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you have to do is give me a call right now. 425-390-6146. And when I call on your area code, you got exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. That's why we call this Radio Graffiti, all right? Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler youth! Anyway, do we have any Radio Graffiti calls there, engineer? Well, let's go ahead and get to Radio Graffiti right now. Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler youth! Let's go ahead, anonymous Radio Graffiti. Hail Ghostler youth! Hail Ghostler youth! Hail Ghostler youth! Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler youth! Hail Ghostler youth! Hail Ghostler youth! Hail Ghostler! You're damn right! You're damn right! Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler youth! Hail Ghostler youth! You're damn right, boy. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, Ghost, I wanted to say that maybe you should be more careful around the Teutonic Plague because I think he's kind of an internet butt stalker.
You think he's an internet butt stalker, the Teutonic Plague?
Yeah, think about it. The guy imitates all your mannerisms, your phrases, and all that to the point where it gets really, really creepy. At least that's what I think.
Well, I appreciate your concern. And let me tell you, we're having a ban Teutonic movement happening within the capitalist army. I am in complete shock. I can't believe there's this much player hating on Plague. We'll get to it in a little bit, for Christ's sake. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
I like the drabble it on, and you'll hear it dying all over town. It's a nice old type of sound. Well, there's one thing for sure of which you...
all right, we get it. You idiots want Christmas. Let's get through freaking Halloween first, asshole. Let's get through freaking Halloween, all right? Come on. God damn it. How about 267 Radio Graffiti? Yeah, Jesus Christ, another Helen Keller deaf mute. How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? There you go. L'chaim, all right? Here, have a bagel while you're at it. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Benito Ghostini, Radio Graffiti. Let me tell you a story, all right? I was bullied, all right? I was bullied by some kids, and, I went to Trench Coat Mafia.
Like, these guys are making fun of me in here, pushing me around or slapping me around or kicking my ass and all this crap, right?
And you know what Eric Harris said? He said, pull out the goddamn shotgun. So, you know what I did? I had to take it upon myself. Kill these schmucks, Eric. Little worthless piece of crap. That's just sick. You're just that's sick. Let the sick ass fly took out. Oh my God! Are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding me with that sick splice, man. That's sick. Man, that's freaking sick, man. I can't believe you put Benito. God damn you, Benito. You deserve a damn freaking, a 2-foot-long burrito in your ass for that goddamn freaking splice. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Jesus Christ, that was a sick-ass splice. And look, there's nothing funny about that splice. Anybody who's laughing at that, you're a sick, twisted puppy. I'll tell you that right now. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Templeton Sanders Radio Graffiti.
Yeah, you know what? I don't really give a crap what you say about my granddaughter, all right? You ain't going to hurt my feelings about that bitch.
As a matter of fact... You son of a... Damn it! Don't talk about our family like that, you son of a bitch! I'm telling you, you want me to end this goddamn broadcast, don't you, you dumb sick puppy son of a bitch? You want me to shut this thing down? Oy vey! You want me to shut this goddamn thing down, don't you, boy? Good God! Good God! You son of a bitch, man! You goddamn son of a bitch! Oy vey! I gotta shut this goddamn thing down! Oh my God, that's just sick, man. I told you, idiot troll terrorists and cyber vermin, not to talk about my family. I told you. I told you. Give me the damn mic. Give me the mic. I told you, man. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Who else do we have here? Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Templeton Sanders Radio Graffiti. Dispense justice with extreme prejudice on these stupid, obnoxious niggers, all right? I'm not joking around. I mean, some of these goddamn niggers need to end up shot. As a matter of fact, shoot to kill. Shoot them right in the kneecap. Shoot the other kneecap. Shoot the femur bone. I want them to remember me for the rest of their life. You know, I've had about enough of this goddamn thing. I've had about enough of this crap. Damn it. God damn it, I've had about enough of this garbage, man. These are sick-ass splices, man. These are sick. They're sick. These are sick-ass goddamn splices, for heaven's sake, man. What's wrong with you goddamn people? What's wrong with you, man? You people are not right in the head.
FiOS is not cable. We're wired differently, which means you can get the fastest internet available with equal upload and download speeds from 50 to 500 megs. So you can upload 200 photos before your favorite song is finished. Click the ad and switch to FiOS today to get our best offer ever. FiOS is not cable. We're wired differently, which means you can get the fastest internet available with equal upload and download speeds from 50 to 500 megs. So you can upload 200 photos before your favorite song is finished. Click the ad and switch to FiOS today to get our best offer ever.
Man, look, I don't know if give me my drink, for Christ's sake. I don't know if I can continue this broadcast, man. I'm serious. I mean, I wasn't even in a good mood to begin with coming up on here and talking to you goddamn troll terrorists and cyber vermin crap. I can't believe you people, man. Freaking Bathhouse Thursday. I mean, give me a damn break. Give me my drink. I can't believe you, man. I can't believe you people. Give me a freaking mic. Get a freaking goddamn mic, man. Look, I'm going to be honest with you, stupid numbnuts, all right? I'm only going to do a couple of more of these calls, and by God, man, if they're anything resembling what I just heard, I'm out of here. And let me tell you, I may just take Baller Friday off. All right? I'm serious. I'm not joking around. I may just take Baller Friday off. I may not even show up tomorrow. How you like that? Because of you ungrateful pieces of self-absorbed, troll terrorist, fat jelly ass, cottage cheese thighs having crap. Goddamn son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here, for Christ's sake? God damn it. How about 609 Radio Graffiti?
Dormy Sweet Radio Graffiti. I sincerely believe I hear choppers all the time going over my place, for Christ's sake. I mean, you would have. What the hell is that? Enemy spotted.
Oh, Christ, no! Get away! Get away! I'm armed! Get away! Get away! Leave me alone! Just leave me alone!
Lock and load. Enemy down.
Man, crap out of my face! Get this crap out of my face, man! I mean, why are you all doing this to me, man? Just leave me alone already, all right? Just leave me alone! Just leave me alone already. All you internet butt stalker, troll parents, and cyber vermin, man. Just leave me alone. Oh, God. You son of a bitch. Just shut up and leave me alone. God damn it. And shut up on Twitter. All you shove it up your ass on Twitter. Just shove it up your ass. Just leave me alone, I said. Just leave me alone. Jesus Christ, man. I can't believe you people, man. I can't believe you people. Just leave me alone. Shut up on Twitter. God damn it, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Just leave me alone. Son of a bitch. And shut up on Twitter. I'm not crying. Shut up. Shut up. I got something stuck in my eye. Shut up, you freaking bastards on Twitter. Shut up. Oh, my God, man. Shut up on Twitter. All you people just shut up, man. Just leave me alone, man. I can't believe you people would do this to me. I can't believe you people can do this to me, man. God damn you sons of bitches, man. Give me the mic, man. Give me the cut. Give me the mic. Freaking mic, man. Look, you idiots, all right? I'm only going to take a couple more of these calls, all right? And look, I just give me some goddamn positivity here. Give me some goddamn positivity here. Good God. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. 666 Radio Graffiti. All right, well, whatever the hell that was, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, who else do we have here, man? God damn it. How about 973 Radio Graffiti?
Hello. I'm here to tell you about a revolutionary new product called Cum Dong. What exactly is Kumdon? Well, Kumdon is an ancient Indian herbal and well-being tonic. Reformulated and tested for safety by NASA astronauts, I think it's safe to say there's never been a better time to get Kumdon. But don't take my word for it.
Shut up. Get that sick, twisted crap out of here. Get it out of here. Jesus Christ. And you know what, folks? This just in. Wow. Breaking news. The Bundy family that was responsible for the Oregon standoff, they have been acquitted. Oh, man. Yeah, baby. You understand that? You know what that means? That means that we can stand up for our country and not be prosecuted, for Christ's sake, baby. Yes, yes. That's why I'm calling on you. There should be millions of us right in front of the goddamn White House right now. There should be millions of us in front of the damn headquarters of CNN. There should be millions of us in front of the headquarters of MSNBC. My God, the Bundys have been acquitted for the Oregon standoff, baby. And that means we can go and we can raise up, baby. We can raise up and practice our Second Amendment constitutionally protected right, boy. You're goddamn right. Jesus Christ. Anonymous radio goddamn graffiti. Liquid Schwartz radio graffiti.
This is True Animal Abuse Radio! True Animal Abuse Radio!
It is I, the Teutonic Plague.
The Michael Vick of TCR. Give him dead animals or give him death!
Your dog needs to be dealt with in a fatal manner. Templeton needs to be killed, and I'm not going to say it again! They hate me because they ain't me.
There's no way this guy is for real.
He is?
No fucking way.
You serious? Kill yourself, Plague. And I'm being completely serious. I'm not saying this ironically. Take a fucking gun and put it to your head. Pull the trigger and make us all happy.
Whoa, wow, ouch. Ouch! Somebody's salty up in here, baby. Somebody is salty. Good God, man. Look, we got the banned Teutonic Plague movement going on. We're having all kinds of Teutonic Plague names. We got that ridiculous splice going on. Good God, man. Look, I'm going to take a couple more callers, and we may have to bring in the plague here because, man, I mean, we got to figure out what the hell's going on here. All right? We got to figure out what the hell's going on here. We got anonymous radio graffiti.
This is an emergency action notification from Blog Talk Radio. A criminal group was last seen on this live broadcast going under the name The Retard Bus. The current suspected members last seen are Plague Teutonic, Snake Raiden, and Eugene Carras. If you have any information regarding these criminals, please contact BTR's helpline service. We now return to normal programming on True Capitalist Radio.
Retard! Shut up, you stupid moron, all right? Just shut up and shove it up your damn clogged up poopers, man, all right? Jesus Christ. Who else? We got 802 Radio Graffiti. Well, first of all, it's an Obama phone. And secondly, stop with the goddamn Christmas carols, you stupid losers, all right? It's not even Halloween. Let's get through Halloween. Let's get through Thanksgiving. And then you little toys for twat-loving asses can go ahead and talk about how much you want this toy for your twat and that toy for your twat, and you can go and ask Santa Claus, all right? Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Hail goes for you. 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 Hail goes for you.
Yeah, you're damn right. You're damn right. Hail Ghostler. Hail Ghostler. Hail Ghostler Youth. Hail Ghostler Youth. You're goddamn right, boy. I'm telling you, you, man. I'm going to wear me a Ghostler Youth shirt out here in San Hambonio. I want to see how they react to that, boy. You understand what I'm saying? Let me tell you something right now. Hail Ghostler and hail Ghostler Youth. And if you want to get yourself your Ghostler Youth apparel, folks, limited time, they're going to come down November 3rd. Go to my Twitter account right now. Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost, and it is the pinned tweet on my Twitter account. The very first tweet that says Ghostler Youth apparel now in, baby, all right? Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler! How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? Jesus Christ, why don't you turn down your radio there, you ass clown? How about 510 Radio Graffiti?
Of her, and it seems like she's going to pop any moment now. Her popped belly button makes it look like she's got a giant third boob where her stomach once was. She waddles around and can barely move half the time. She's developed an insatiable...
Oh, Jesus Christ, man, I can just hear the autism. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Benito Ghostini, Radio Graffiti. I said about, slitting a dog's throat if he turns on me, for which I apologize sincerely to both you and Templeton.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
Can you shut up with that stupid troll already? God damn it, I hate that troll. I hate it. Good God, man. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Plague.
Ban Teutonic 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 Plague. Ban Teutonic Plague.
Jesus Christ, no kidding. Ban Teutonic Plague. Good Lord. Good God. How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? 923 Radio Graffiti.
My gal has got two eyes of blue and curls of brown. She always makes me smile when I am feeling down. Whenever I am with her, I just grin like a clown. 'Cause my gal's pussy is the smallest in town. She's like a beauty queen who wears a shiny crown. And anytime she sees that I am starting to frown, she's always got the thing to turn it upside down. 'Cause my gal's pussy is the smallest in town. She's got a face without a trace of gloom, I guarantee it. Her muff is sweet and so petite, you have to squint your eyes to see it. Small bush.
Where do you all find this garbage, man? Seriously, I mean, this is some of the most sickest crap I have ever heard in my life. Where do y'all come up with this crap? Where do y'all come up with this crap? Honestly, man. Oh, my God, man. Good Lord. My God, what the hell was that? I mean, that was a sick ass song, man. I mean, it sounded like a group of tenors. I mean, who cares, for Christ's sake? How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? Oh, great, another Helen Keller deaf mute, for Christ's sake. How about 512 Radio Graffiti? What the hell's going on? I mean, everybody Helen Keller deaf mute over here? What the hell? Christ, dumb Helen Keller deaf mute. How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? Tyson Rocket Radio Graffiti.
Hi, kids. It's Barney. And today we're going to learn about the engineer. So, kids, what do you think of the engineer?
The engineer is fake.
That's right, kids. The engineer's fake. Ghost is real, but what will it take for him to realize the engineer's fake?
Oh, my God. I mean, you had to do that in a Barney voice, for Christ's sake? And, hey, engineer, they're clowning on you. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? These people are not your friends, engineer. I told you these people. I told you! What did I tell you? I told you, man. I don't know why you listen to these people. I mean, okay, great. A couple of them are your friends because they bought your autographs, but look at that piece of crap. Tyson Rocket, for Christ. Listen to that guy. This guy does karaoke tunes on his YouTube video and thinks he's going to be a rock star, and he's talking garbage about you, engineer. God damn it. We want to say something to this guy?
Fuck yeah.
It's okay, engineer. You see, you're making the engineer cry, you asshole. Jesus Christ, you heartless pricks. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Night Prowler Radio Graffiti.
Oh, shit. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ, no. Get away.
My son.
Shut your stupid, stinking, smelly salmon hole!
Woo! I mean, enough of my family already, please, man. All right, enough of talking about my family. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
We got Boogie the Clown. Radio Graffiti.
I want a Mountain Dew! I want my goddamn Mountain Dew! Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Let me smell your breath. Oh, you Mountain Dew drinking bitch? I can't afford Mountain Dew! Okay? Obama! You son of a bitch! I will hunt you to the edge of the earth! Oh my God!
I mean, why hasn't that guy dropped of a coronary, for Christ's sake? I have no idea. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Scarlet Moon Radio Graffiti.
I know that song. I know that sick-ass song, you sick, twisted freak. Good God. 909 Radio Graffiti. Shut up with the goddamn Christmas carols, all right? I hate Christmas! I hate Christmas, okay? Shut up! Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler you! Hail Ghostler you! Hail Ghostler you! Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler you! Hail Ghostler you! Hail Ghostler you! Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler you! Hail Ghostler you! Hail Ghostler you! Hail Ghostler!
You're damn right. Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler! Hail Ghostler Youth! You're goddamn right. Hail Ghostler Youth! You're goddamn right, boy. Hail Ghostler Youth. How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? Captain Howdy Radio Graffiti.
Watching a movie, stroking my brother, warm salty goodness, give me another. We're just one big happy family. We're just one big happy family.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Just shut up, man, please. Can you just shut your stupid, stinking, smelly hole, please? Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Pretty good there. That's a nice, pretty good penis there, all right? Pretty good little penis. How about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? How about turning off your goddamn radio, you sorry sack of crap? How about 323 Radio Graffiti? Oh, Jesus Christ, another Helen Keller deaf mute. How about 541 Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost, I just got your autograph in the mail. I was wondering, how much should I resell it for? I was thinking $40, but I think I could get $50.
Look, why are you asking me, ass crack, all right? Why are you asking me? Shut up! 250 Radio Graffiti.
Now you're disrespecting me. At the end of the day, I just react to things how I react to them. It's not an act. You know, Ghost is in trouble. Let's be real here. Okay, he's an old man. You saw me. You saw my boys. I'm gonna erase all your in this. Right here. I'm gonna erase you from the record books. You're gonna be done. You're my son. You have to listen to me.
No, yeah, I know that Shkreli thing now is a recording. I knew, Shkreli was signing his own death warrant trying to talk garbage to me, and I knew he was smarter than that. All right, so I know about that now. All right, I know about it now. Jesus Christ, who else do we have here, for Christ's sake? How about another anonymous Radio Graffiti? 923 Radio Graffiti.
No TV, movies suck. I'm here with my gal. Shake your hands, kick around. Wear a suit to breakfast. Underwear that laces up. All girls have a guy's haircut. Crank your car to make it start. You will die of measles.
What the hell is that? Where are y'all getting this garbage, man? Jesus Christ. Now, look. I think it's about 10 minutes left. I think it's about good time to, maybe take a small portion of this show to talk about this Teutonic Plague situation. Now, folks, everybody out there who's listening has literally told me to ban Teutonic Plague. He's a dog killer. He rips me off. I've heard all kinds of criticisms, all right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give Teutonic Plague a little bit of time to basically give his side, give his piece, because everybody for the past 24 hours has been bombarding me with tweets, all kinds of stuff, all right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and bring on the Teutonic Plague here. Are you there, sir?
Right here, Ghost. Hail Ghostler. Go Trump. How you doing?
Hey, man, thank you very much. Now, let me tell you, this situation with you has gone way out of proportions. People are telling me to ban you, that you're a piece of trash, that you're a dog killer, that you rip me off, that you're a brown noser, that you're a troll, that you're trying to manipulate me. I mean, I've heard it all right? So I'm going to give you the floor here for a couple of minutes. Go right ahead and say whatever it is that's on your mind. If you whatever it is, man, go right ahead.
All right, here's the situation. These people are beating a dead horse, and it's pretty obvious that they want me gone. I heard that splice telling me to kill myself, and I'm here to say, no. I'm going to go on living. I'm a bigger man than that. Suicide's for the weak. I'm not going to sit over here and commit suicide. I mean, who am I, G?
Well, I don't know. I haven't heard from G in a minute. I hope everything's okay with him. I mean, I told him I'd give him a balloon or something, but hopefully he's all right. But look, I'm just saying, I mean, what is it about you that rubs people off the wrong way, Teutonic? What is it? What is it about you that makes people inspire internally inside themselves immense hatred for you?
Well, I hope G's okay too. I mean, I like the man. I think G's cool. He and I like. I think I could call him an acquaintance, possibly a friend. Because these internet people, these internet friends. Sometimes they're friends, sometimes they're acquaintances. I could never quite figure it out. But here's the thing. I'm going off kilter here. I'm sorry. Here's the thing. One of the things I've learned, I've been on this planet for a decent time, not as long as you. I mean, you're certainly not talking to a 75-year-old geezer. But, look, people don't need a reason to hate you. When you go through life, you're going to meet people who don't like you, and they just decide, you know what, I don't like this guy. He's an asshole. He's an asshole, so I'm going to try to make his life a living hell, and there's nothing you can do about it. They don't need a reason to hate. They don't need an excuse.
I agree, Teutonic. I really have no idea, what it is. I'm going to take a few calls with you on the line because, I mean, literally this is getting to a header where people are getting immense hatred. I mean, they're screaming. I mean, you're inspiring people to, create fan art of you and me. I mean, it's just really, really weird. And I want to hear from the people. All right, I want to hear what their problem is. All right, so you don't mind if I keep you on the horn and try to take some calls to get to the bottom of this, do you?
Oh, sure. Go ahead. Sticks and stones.
All right. I'm just gonna take random calls here and see if anybody has anything to say about it. How about 832? You got anything to say about Teutonic?
Yes, I do. I don't appreciate how you treat animals because I'm an animal myself, and we are full of life, and I don't think it's fair for you to decide on one animal gets to die or not. It just doesn't make sense.
Just shut up, Kermit, for Christ's sake. Hey, anyway, you don't need to answer that. How about 859? What do you think about Teutonic?
Danny J, Radio Graffiti. Let's go. What the hell is that? Are you idiots swatting me, goddammit? Leave me alone! Jesus Christ! You have the right to remain silent. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to tell you that lie. Let me get my freaking gun out here, for Christ's sake. Minority suspect. Get away, I'm armed. Get away. God damn you.
All right. Enough of the swatting jokes, asshole. Enough of the swatting jokes. Here, how about 619? What do you think about Teutonic? You got anything to say about Teutonic?
Nah, same old shit. He always, you know how Teutonic is. He's always making excuses.
Oh, man, yeah, that's Asho. As a matter of fact, Teutonic, you have been accused of being racist because you called Asho a dirty Mexican.
I do not recall calling Asho a dirty Mexican.
Oh, denial. Oh, fuck. Hey, Teutonic is cool. I guess we're all two-faced. I know you want to stay here with us in TCR. I know you want to stay with the inner circle, but no. I heard that, and no. It's just that's just denial.
I mean, I did hear you. I did hear you say something about a Mexican when you were screaming at him. I didn't hear you say dirty Mexican, but a lot of people did, and people were tweeting at me saying, "Hey, Teutonic's racist. Do you condone racism?" and so on and so forth. So, I mean, you want to clarify if you did call him a dirty Mexican, and if you did, well, then you did. If you didn't, you didn't. I'm just curious.
Fios is not cable. We're wired differently, which means you can get the fastest internet available with equal upload and download speeds from 50 to 500 megs. So you can upload 200 photos before your favorite song is finished. Click the ad and switch to Fios today to get our best offer ever. Fios is not cable. We're wired differently, which means you can get the fastest internet available with equal upload and download speeds from 50 to 500 megs. So you can upload 200 photos before your favorite song is finished. Click the ad and switch to Fios today to get our best offer ever.
I don't recall doing it. I don't think I did. But here's the thing. This is just another case of anybody will say anything about anybody. And look, Asho, that condescending shit doesn't work on me. I know better than that. All right?
Oh, man, I don't know. What are you going to say, Asho?
Here, I've been calling Ghost since I was like 8 years old. I've been annoying Ghost ever since I was like, 13 years old, all right? And I've called him more than you. And never in my life have I gotten ban Asho. Never. Tell me why you just started calling this year and you got more people hating on you than any other. I mean, Radiant Snake calls a lot too. I mean, he's not annoying, but I mean, they do troll on him. But why is it you that they want you banned and not like the other people? It's not because they hate you. Like we don't hate you. Trust me. We do not want to be you. Actually, that's a complete opposite. Yeah.
All right. You want to answer that, Teutonic? Go ahead.
Yeah, I do. Firstly, do I detect a hint of jealousy in that voice? Secondly, I don't give a shit about seniority. I don't care if it's been here longer. That doesn't fucking matter to me. All right? You want to step to me, bring some goddamn substance. Stop being a little bitch. Stop being condescending. Stop treating me like I'm some sort of a retard because I'm not. I've got an IQ of, 126? 120 goddamn 6. I'm going to college. I'm a scientist. What the fuck have you done with your life besides laze around? Get it right.
That's a pretty good point here. We got a couple more callers, then we're going to go ahead and end it, Plague, all right? We got Teutonic.
Right.
He wants to tell you something for some reason. Go ahead, Trumpin. Excuse me, Trumpin. Go ahead.
All right. You know what? I'm just going to end this once and for all and just say what I'm going to have to say, and I don't care how much people react. Teutonic, you've got no personality.
Yeah.
You call Asho a dirty Mexican. You're basically saying he brings nothing to the table. What have you brought to the table? You've been nothing but a cheerleader. A cheerleader.
Cheerleader.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I mean, what do you want to respond to that, or?
That's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. Think what you want. I don't care.
All right. Well, let me get one more caller in here. I think we got the deplorable troll. You got something to say?
Hey, Ghost. I actually have something to say to that two-faced asshole.
All right, go right ahead.
Teutonic, you are a fucking... I can't even describe it, but you remember that little truce we had?
Yes, and you violated it repeatedly. Why do you ask?
Oh, really? I violated it? When?
Yes. You continued to troll me even after you called truce and said, hey, I'll have a truce. But, yeah, you continued to troll me. You violated this. You violated the truce. I don't give a shit about when, man. You violated, and you violated hard. You expect me to be a sucker and just take your shit? Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Oh, are you still hurt? Butthurt? Also.
All right. This is going nowhere. Anyway, Teutonic, you want to have a quick last word because I got to get the hell out of here.
All right, Ghost. Two things. First, I've decided in light of this, you're right, this has gone far, and I think I'm going to need to go for a while. So here's what I'm going to do.
Oh, man, come on, Blake. Don't let him do that to you, man. Look, we got about 25 seconds left. I got to get out of here. Follow me on Twitter, folks. Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost. The drama. What's going to happen tomorrow for Baller Friday? What's going to happen tomorrow for Baller Friday? Tune in and get your Ghostler Youth shirt. Get your Ghostler Youth. All hail Ghostler. All hail Ghostler.